And hello, everybody. Welcome to the Daymar Rally. I'm here, your host, Crucian Gaming, and Corsair. Hey, hello.
Hey guys, how you doing? Doing some serious stream asset testing today. This is a huge test for us with Daymar Rally just around the corner. So we're testing live dual servers. So we're using the stream to cross over to 2 servers. So today, just with some staff limitations, we're just doing the buggy division on 1 server and the rover and bike division on another server. So yeah, race is about to begin. So we're just about to start the countdown. All the guys are ready on the start line. So not too far away now. So I'm about to start that start line now. Yeah, let's do it. Yep. All right, so we're going to do a countdown. So we're doing a countdown in Discord across the 2 servers so everyone can see it. So yeah, it's about to begin. Keep an eye out.
Yep, so we have our buggy division, we got our bike division, and we have our cyclone division. If you guys can hear us or the audio is bad, please let us know. Again, this is a full test run. We changed a lot of things from last time, stream-wise, so I have a lot of control over screens and team sheets and everything, so it should be pretty good today.
All right, race is just about to start. Countdown's gone, race is gone. The go mark has happened, so races should be heading off. Yeah, here we go. This is a big test for us. Confirmed numbers are in. Just last week we got 100% confirmation on everyone who was attending the Daymar Rally, and it's looking like a big one. We are going to cross over 4 servers, 4 completely full servers, 200 members. It will be the largest online Star Citizen community event to date. So yeah, keep an eye out on our Twitch on the 27th of January.
And that sounds super excited, man. So 4 servers, man. We can't wait till we have, you know, all in 1 server, do everybody in one. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, it's definitely a stopgap till server meshing comes on. So we're really looking forward to server meshing being available. Yeah, it's a lot more staff. It's a lot more camera crew teams we need to add. So it is quite a big thing to do. So today, Crucian is kind of running the stream from the US, so we can kind of test that connection. Over in Australia, it's quite difficult to get a decent connection at a lot of locations, so we're trying to host it from the US. 45% of the teams that are in the race are actually from the US, so it's probably fair that we host it there.
Yep, it seems like everybody has started. Cyclones are ahead. And do you know if they're planning to fix the HUDs? If we got any updates on the HUDs, for the racers and stuff? Yeah,
so it's pretty much 3.0. We had HUD markers for our posts, and then from 3.1 onwards, they've been gone. There is kind of an exploit at the moment. Bikes, for some reason, have the ability to scan. So if you actually have the scanning turned on for the bike division, you can actually see the outpost. So it makes it a bit easier for the bike division to see it. So the way around that at the moment is basically your support craft can see your outpost, so you rely on your support craft as an eyeball. So yeah, that's kind of the way around it at the moment. But what we're doing is we're placing staff members at each of the outposts, so that everyone has a marker so that they can race to. Just makes it a bit easier. We are updating the rules and an amendments list for bugs and things that we don't have due to the fact that the PU isn't completely finished yet, obviously. But we're going to make an amendments and a rule book adjustment on the 17th of January, just before the race starts. So that'll give races a little bit of an idea how to race in the current state of Star Citizen. So yeah.
Okay, gotcha. You said the guy on the left is quiet. The one with the hat or without the hat is quiet. You guys need to let me know, please. I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Buddy, I was watching Jellian's channel.
Yeah, so we are currently and it was so dark here right now. And we have 4 teams currently racing right now.
We have probably got more like 13 today, which isn't bad. It's a pretty good turnout, but that's over the 2 servers. We've got our security team 17 back on board with a full armada of defense. But yeah, like you said, we've started in the dark. It's always a bit of a challenge. On race day, it seems that if we spend the kind of time we have setting up, which is almost 2 hours, we end up getting into nighttime. So you can probably expect a nighttime start for rally day. But it is an endurance race. So, rovers are looking at a 5-hour race. Cyclones are about 3.5. Wow. Bikes are about 90 minutes or so. So rovers, you'll probably end up seeing them get back into daylight. Not a problem.
Yeah, and for those of you guys that don't know, we do have the map here, so I can show it to you guys, so you guys can see where exactly the checkpoints and where they're going to be touchdown and when they can start shooting. So obviously, we start from Shubing down to Eager Flats. After Eager Flats, they can open fire on each other right now. So and then checkpoint 2, and then whenever we have support, obviously rearm, refuel, you'll see support station 1 right in between checkpoint 1 and 2. So and then all the way from Eagle Flats to Wolf Point. So pretty excited.
Yeah, exactly. So at the moment, the state of the game, the reason why we don't have the Starfarer checkpoints in this race, so at the moment, it literally is just going to Eagle Flats and then going to Wolf Point. But when the repair and refuel come online later on, the support stations will be able to aid you with that, so you don't have to rely on spare vehicles like we do at the moment. So a lot of support crafts carry spare vehicles. They can have as many as they like at this stage of the development. But when the support stations come in, we will adjust those rules, and you may have to rely on those stations to refuel and repair. So you will have to really figure out how you're going to race between those checkpoints, because they are about 67 kilometers of racing to get to them. The Reclaimer is also listed on that map there. So the Reclaimer is in there as a kind of a leader chaser kind of mechanic. So basically, because it is an endurance race, and the gap can get quite large between some of the race teams. So basically, the Reclaimer's there when the game's fully developed, so that a team will have like a unique item that they need to find. So it's kind of a hide and seek kind of thing on the Reclaimer, to kind of give other teams a chance to catch up. So it brings the pack just a little bit closer together. So that's the idea behind the Reclaimer there at checkpoint 2.
Awesome. So we have, do you get updates on who's in first right now? I went to the HUD, but I didn't get enough time to take a look at it. Yeah, so our race cameras, Tumblr and Rosselo, which have been with us all year, they are currently chasing the leader of each of the divisions. Tumblr's got a bit of a harder job. He's got to cross between the bike division and the road division. He's got both. Just because we're low on staff today, we were going to try a 3-server event today, but just couldn't get the staff today. Daymar Rally will have all the staff, and it's going to be a 4-server event, so keep an eye for that. Is in the buggy division, keep an eye on the race leader there. You also find at checkpoints we've got people marked there. They're going to actually record video of the people who cross over into the checkpoint. So to do an actual official checkpoint crossing, you need to cross the second door threshold. So you need to cross that second door threshold, and the video is to make sure that you do cross that. If you don't, then it is a disqualification. You're lagging a bit there.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so you're kind of roboting up. I apologize. Now let's get some audio sound here. You guys can hear. Yeah, you just still stuttering. So if you want to leave Discord and come back,
okay. Yeah, we'll work on that. Yeah. I'll keep quiet for a bit.
Australian connections, I know. But yeah, guys, right now we're currently testing. I hope you guys can hear me a little better now, but currently testing everything right now. Can you guys see everything? Make sure everything's not lagging. Right now, this is one of the stuffer checkpoints here, and we got a Trip from NXS from the bike division, and I see Mr. Libra there as well. All right, you can go ahead and speak and see if you're still lagging.
I'd like to see if I've arrived at checkpoint 1.
Yeah, you're still. Yeah, I just saw him arriving at checkpoint 1. Yeah, you kind of still staggering on Discord a little bit.
Is it affecting the audio for the channel? I can't hear it properly.
Yeah, I can't even hear what you're saying, unfortunately.
Okay. Well,
not sure if it's your connection or mine in general, but you were fine earlier.
I think I know what it is. I'll sort that out. Yep.
Okay. All right, they're the first checkpoint. We got 2 of the bikes in the bike division. First checkpoint here. And I believe they're getting what they're... We got Trip. All right, he's checking in now. Terran Wolf is
that better?
back on.
Better?
Yeah, you're good now.
Cool.
Terran Wolf is just on his bike, and I believe he's gone from checkpoint 1, heading over to checkpoint 2 now.
Awesome. Well done. I saw like Legacy looking good.
Yep. Go ahead and move on to the next
All right,
camera here and see what we got.
Fix that audio, guys. Thank you. Yeah, voice meter just freaks out after a while for some reason.
No worries.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, bike division's crossing through and heading on to Wolf Point. Looking good.
And that was pretty fast. They actually got there pretty quick.
That was really fast, yeah.
Yeah. Seems like every time they practice, they actually get a lot faster.
Yeah. One bug that's been getting a lot of coverage on the PTU at the moment is vehicles just falling through Daymar Earth. A lot of desync issues, and everyone seems to be crashing through the Earth. So really hoping that we can get this solved before race day. So I understand they're dropping daily patches, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it looks like E-Rage has hit a rock and he's out of the race. Yeah, good luck, guys. There's a lot of rocks on Daymar. You got to keep an eye out for that. So it looks like we've lost E-Rage and his team.
Oh, that's not good. Did they not have a backup, or?
It's the 2-man team today, so yeah, so probably not able to. Yeah. So the one thing about Daymar Rally is that the filthiest race in the verse. It's basically created the reboot of the Daymar Rally in the lore is created by a bounty hunter who started it, and basically it is still kind of corporations can have teams, and if you have the money to race and buy plenty of spare vehicles, that is all part of it. So it is kind of it's kind of like if Pirates had an endurance race, the Daymar Rally would pretty much be it.
Okay. Yeah, I see Chicken Wings, Terran Wolf. Terran Wolf is ahead, and then Chicken Wings is right behind him here in the bike division.
Yeah, check that out. That's cool. Go Chicken. Chicken's an active member. We have a Momotaro, one of the Daymar Rally organizers, has started a race club which is based within the Daymar Rally Discord called Bad Token Race Club, and they do weekly practices. So Momo and the Exiles and Chigan and quite a few other members, UEMC and Trip and those guys, that they practice weekly. So there's some teams that have been practicing weekly since we started the announcement for Daymar Rally back in February of 2018. So there's some pretty serious teams out there.
All right, here we go. We have, I believe, you said Tumblr's on the bike division or the buggy division?
Sorry, which one? Who?
Tumbler?
Tumbler is doing the Rover and bike division.
Rover, right? Okay, that's it.
Yeah. So I see there's some fires, some lasers getting shot over the top there.
Yeah,
Some
so right, we
gunfire.
currently have 2 cameras, and then on race day, how many cameras we should have? We should have cameras for like every angle, I believe.
Yeah, so race day, we're going to have a camera at each outpost door, We're going to have orbital cameras so that we can track where people are along the course. So there'll be a camera in orbit above Daymar with all of the checkpoints in view, and you'll be able to watch them cross. We did some testing last week, and it works pretty well. It's actually pretty easy to do. Okay. And then we'll have a main chase camera on each server. So we'll have four main cameramen running live, one per server for the race leaders.
Yeah, again,
security.
Guys, no, go ahead. Sorry.
No, sorry. One more thing on cameras. Security team will be running basically all their footage as well. So if they see anything, they're going to be recording everything that they see, and that will be dotted all over the course.
Yep, and just to keep everybody informed, we only have 2 cameras running today. So during the Daymar race, we should have a lot more cameras. We should have cameras, basically like a whole broadcast screen right here, and we can just easily switch between cameras and easily show you guys everything that's going to be up to date. Is going to be pretty amazing, so you guys don't miss out. Just remember, this is a test run. We're testing everything. You just want to make sure that we test it so we have it perfect for you on race day. So that's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I won't be commentating on race day. I will be stepping in to have a chat to the commentator team. But Rumged from Europe, he's normally going to be commentating, but he's got some studies to attend to today, so lectures and whatnot. So he couldn't make it. So I'm just stepping into the chair. It's a bit of a challenge trying to organise the races and get on the stream, to be honest. But it's a bit of work. But yeah, we're looking at. Oh god, we've got so many teams for Daymar Rally. I think we got 38 100% confirmed teams. Each team has 2 to 4 people in it, so we're looking at a hell of a lot of people
yeah.
on Daymar Rally Day. Yeah.
Tim from chat. So if anybody shoots down our cameras, even before we have somebody that's like not part of this race, they will be shot down by security. Security would handle that. But if we do have a camera go down, then after security takes them, they can just respawn their ship and camera can go back up easily. So pretty simple. The Star Citizen does not have a spectator mode, so unfortunately this is how we have to do things for now. Maybe in the future, hopefully we can get an actual Daymar Rally race, maybe in Arena Commanders, and make things a lot easier, because that would make things perfect, and that way we can see, you know, overhead, see names and see everything, and that way we can understand a little better how everything works. But for now, we have to use actual real people in-game in Star Citizen, so we can actually have camera crews, because that's the only way we can actually grab the footage of who's racing and who's in first place, etc.
Exactly, Christian. So this is 100%. When you hear that word emergent gameplay, literally this is all built around emergent gameplay. Where basically our camera team, our officials, even our riders and stuff like that all have an in-game role that we've created around this rally, that's built on us figuring out how to do it without a lot of tools handed by CIG. So, but there's always a solution. There's obviously a lot of bugs in alpha, but we have found solutions to a lot of things. And we've been running since February, and we've kind of overcome pretty much all of the things. Disconnections are the biggest problem for us, obviously, but it's been pretty successful with you being able to reconnect. So it hasn't been too much of an issue, but this is something that the racers on Rally Day, they're receiving a bug amendments rule sheet. It's going to address what happens during disconnects, but basically every team is in the same boat with an alpha build like this, where anyone can get hit by a DC at any time. The leader can get disconnected. It's going to give other people a chance to catch up. Hopefully we can get that leader back in. But it's just something we have to deal with at this point in time until the game is more developed and we can run up without those kind of bugs. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of effort actually put into these races. So, it's something that the communities always like to do. And I can only see this, the better the development will get, the bigger this race will become, and the more fun everybody can have, because this is just the beginning. Yeah, it sure is. So we have done a lot of practice runs. The Christmas period and December is a pretty busy period for me, so we have been a little bit quiet in the last month. But we're gearing up now for Rally Day. So we got a few things going live, including some stories. We've got the merch store going on. You can check out our Patreon, Daymar Rally, as well, if you want to support us and
help our staff out. We have got a fairly large staff at the moment. We are getting a few guest staff members on board as well. So we're looking at about a staff of 16 to 20 for race day. Just talking to a couple of people now, but we've got our 16 base operators. So we're pretty on track for organisation. Looks like Viva just crashed out. Viva's just crashed out.
We have a question. It says, will this be a yearly thing? I believe we mentioned having one race per quarter, I believe.
Yeah, so Daymar Rally will be annual, but in March, I'm doing an announcement on what we plan to do quarterly. So we're going to look at different types of races quarterly. So we're actually looking at a giant crater destruction derby. We're looking at that. You know, the in Star Wars, you see those bikes racing through the Endor trees and stuff like that. So we want to create a race like that. We're going to do a few different styles of races. It won't all be endurance. But that's what we're looking at. But Daymar Rally itself will be yearly, just once a year. But we're going to do 4 different styles of races throughout the year.
Okay, so every race is going to be something different. So we have the Daymar Rally is going to be annually, and then we're going to have certain different races, which makes sense. That sounds super excited. So I think a Destructive Derby might be very, very, very unique, I would say.
Yeah, I've been looking at some nice craters. Herson area has given us some much larger craters to work with bigger inclines. They're quite cool. So we're looking at having teams line up on the edge of the crater. There'll be a go marker. They'll drop in, and then it'll be a free for all. And it'll be basically it's like playing PUBG. It's last man standing kind of thing. So whoever comes out last is the winner.
So again, race day is going to be January 27th. Is that correct? January 27th.
Yep, January 27th, 12 p.m. EDT. Yep, that's it.
Oh man, that sounds super excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. So we've got some guests on the stream today. Sigelian is actually at Eager Flats with some Starfarers. He's representing his organization, Ultimate Energy and Resources. So they're an in-game organization that are focused on replenishing fuel. They got some pioneers. I know they're looking at doing some development type stuff, but basically they're like a large industry type organization. Check them out. They're probably one of my favorite organizations. If I wasn't managing the Daymar Rally and the other races later this year, I'll probably be full-time with Ultima. I'm a big fan, so check them out. I got to catch up with Sigelian at CitizenCon as well, so that was really cool. And we both had booths there, so I don't know if anyone got a chance to come out and see us there. That was fun.
You guys have any? Looks like Daymar Rally has any plans for this year's CitizenCon?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start raising money again to try and get me over there. So I've got massive media wall created, and I've got hard copy printed rule books that I took over for the 2948 CitizenCon. So I plan to do that again back over in Europe, wherever it ends up being. It is an expense. It's something that I can't completely pay for by myself. Support on Patreon to help us be represented there. We were talking to Tyler when we were at CitizenCon, and Sigelian kind of brought up a cool thing where some of the organizations like us and Ultima have put this kind of money into having media walls and pull up banners and stock and stuff like this, and we were trying to get the organization booths expanded so that we could come every year if possible, but also expand it so that more organizations could come along. So there was only 4 at CitizenCon 2948 because they ended up having some spare space. We had to apply, so we applied and we were successful. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next CitizenCon for sure.
That sounds pretty fantastic.
Yeah, I met Crucian there. That was fun.
Yeah, that was actually that was my first CitizenCon, and it was one of the best times I've ever had. Yeah. To me, it was like better than most conventions because people actually knew me from streaming the game so much, so it was kind of nice, I guess. Oh, yeah. We have
cool.
Valenhard right now. He's currently stuck into a rock. They're trying to currently get him out, but he's actually stuck in the believe this is a Cyclone division. Or he's stuck.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
not
see
sure
if
if we're gonna pull him out or not.
See if his support craft comes down in a minute. We've got Bjorn. Bjorn is out as well. Bjorn have left the race. Yeah.
What happened to Bjorn? Did his car blow up or?
Yeah, Bjorn, if you're there, give us an update on what happened as well. That'd be great.
Let's talk about some of the teams that are currently you know, in play right now. If you want to start with Team Exiles.
Yeah, so Exiles are a huge part of our racing community. They've been a part of the Daymar Rally for basically since inception. So the Exiles, so Momotaro is kind of the captain. Jade, Star Watcher, a lot of you would have seen Jade around as well. Torn's in there. There's quite a few of them now. They recently split from Matadors and started their own organization. But they've been, ever since they were in Matadors, they have been a huge part of the racing community. And Momotaro is a trusted helper and organizer for the Daymar Rally as well. So, yeah. So they're I think they're running bikes today, but they have a team in every division. So they're pretty serious. Yeah. So they have a bike, cyclone, and a rover team. So yeah, they're yeah. So we got the you'll see we got the team sheet.
Yeah, I just had it up while you talked about it. So
yeah. So the team sheets. The team sheets will, now that we've got 100% confirmed numbers and teams, we'll have a team sheet for every team. So when we're talking about that team, we'll flash up that team sheet. You can see what they're about, what support craft they've got, who the members are, what role that member does. So we're going to have that as well. So yeah, a few things like that we're going to have for the stream assets. And Christian's kindly come on board and he's kind of managing the stream for us as well, which is really good. It's a little bit hard for me to do in Australia.
Yeah, I kind of messed up on the team sheet. I put them on the same courses instead of their own scenes. They can have the whole thing. So I'll fix that when I get a chance. But
yeah,
we have a Cyclone TR currently.
Boom.
And he just hit a rock, flip it over, and he landed. All right, he's good to go. He's gonna keep pushing here. Is the Constellation their support craft? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it will be. It will be, yeah. I think you'll find the scenes are quite split now, so if a support craft's near a ship, it's probably theirs.
Theirs, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, a lot of teams racing today. I think we've lost 3 teams so far. I think we got, I'm trying to remember, I think we've got 13 teams today. RSVPs were pretty quick for this one. Just it's mostly a stream test today, server test today. So a few of the RSVPs came in late, but the rally has a lockdown list at the moment. But yeah, you can see Rosslo and Tumblr, a bit of work to do with camera work and stuff like that. But yeah, like this is working fine. Like we can connect 4 servers with 2 cameras, and on the Twitch stream, you kind of can't even tell they're on separate servers. It just looks like the same race.
Nope, yep.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone through 2 rocks.
Yeah, these people in the buggy division, they're having a hard time with all these rocks right now. So.
Yeah. Like the rover's turning circle on rocks is quite painful too. So getting to Eagle Flats takes a bit more time.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah,
I'll
basically
the camera where you have in outer space giving you all the checkpoints. That would be super helpful.
Yeah, we can just switch to that, see who's leading. Definitely have that set up. So I was going to try and get out there today, but it is too hard to kind of commentate and run a camera at the same time. So I am running a camera technically, but it's just a stationary camera. The orbital one does need minor movements every now and then, so you kind of do have to keep an eye on it. And I don't really want it to disconnect. Like if I'm in commentation mode or I'm organizing and I forget about my camera and I haven't moved in a certain period of time, I'll get disconnected and I'll have to try and get back in. So there's all those little things to think about when organizing the rally. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So we've got Yeah, it is. It's looking good. UMC have just notified that they are now also out. Trip, you want to let us know how you were out, man? Or... one other thing we're looking at doing, we've got Echelon News 7. They're running a broadcast to the side of the Daymar Rally on their own channel. They're going to be talking about it and commentating on the rally on their own channel as well. But basically, they're going to be interviewing the UEMC exploded. Apparently, they probably hit a rock. It's pretty common, especially bike speeds. They hit rocks. They pop. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to be interviewing. So when a team comes out, like we've seen quite a few here now, when a team comes out of the race, I was thinking about we get them into the commentators box and have a quick chat to them, and see what their experience was like. But with Echelon U7, we'll also be interviewing winners at the end of the day as well. So yeah, definitely be doing that. So Russell's here. He's getting a nice shot for us.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
He's waiting on.
He's about 7,000 Eager Flats. Who's so we lost about
so he's on the
five teams so far. We lost.
Yeah, we got, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We lost 4 teams. 4 teams so far.
Okay, so 4 teams.
So we've got about 8 or 9 left. Buggy division leader just come out of Eager Flat, so they're now pushing on to the last checkpoint.
Last checkpoint, okay. So did everybody in the bike division, are they done or?
No, Bike's still racing. Exiles are still in it. Other than that, Chicken's still going. Yeah, I think LF is still going. Yeah, LF is still going. Legacy. Yeah, we got Macavision still in the race. We got Skylark. UMC just dropped out. Who else we got here? Exiles are going. We've got Mog Nation still running. Terra Nova. We've got Minotaur Racing, Team Shift, and Viva. Also Rec Raiders. So there's still quite a few teams left race, and a lot of these have been to practice runs before, so they're pretty seasoned. Which is kind of needed because you need to really get used to. Oh, there we go. Macavision's just dropped out.
Yep, correct.
Yeah. So I'll just find out how. That'd be nice. Teams, if you're watching, just yeah, buddy, just give us a heads up on what happened. They crashed.
Yeah, so Macavision crashed. I'm just noticing that that they were typing into Discord right now. So we're currently in 3-3 live. We're not in PTU. We're live. This is the Daymar Rally will always take place in live servers.
It will. It will. So Blackjay makes a good point. Yeah, it's been a while since Cyclones made it to Eager Flats. Losing wheels is extremely common, and it's been quite a struggle to get to Eager Flats. So congratulations on Buggy Leader. Well done.
Oh yeah, the description. I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot to change it. That was.
Oh, it's on the. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's the old label. Yeah, so we did do it. We did do one PTU practice. Yeah, but we're running live today. Live 3.4.1.
I'm updating it right now.
Doesn't look. Yeah, cool. This doesn't look good. I don't think. Oh, he might flip it. He might flip it. If he can get to a rock, he might flip it. Get that support craft in there and give him a nudge.
Yeah, title just got updated. If you guys want to refresh, you guys will see it there. Yep. Appreciate that, the Teenager. Thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. I guess Viva crashed into a rock, which was some hitting behind a cloud of smoke. Apparently, he was going too fast, and boom, he's out of the race.
Yeah, what do we got here? We got a. Is he trying to nudge it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
His support aircraft trying to nudge it. Oh no! But You know, later on when the game develops even more, like these buggies are not gonna, they're gonna be able to repair. And he landed it. All right, good job, support aircraft. Came in clutch, and he's gonna continue on.
Oh, watch that foot. Oh, he got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Yep.
Nice work.
Yeah. So later on, these people will be able to repair their ships repair ships. So you'll see a lot of these teams hopefully run a Vulcan. Definitely
cool.
a ship where they want to have for their teams.
Hit a rock again. Oh man, there's some rocks. Yeah, so one thing you'll notice here, you can't, when you're in director's mode, you can't actually have the names of the races on, which is kind of a pain for our camera crew because it looks so much nicer without the HUD, obviously. But to find out who's racing, you got to switch back into HUD, like Tumblr's doing up there. But yeah, it's something that'd be cool if you could toggle that on in race mode. Oh, you'll notice Tumblr's canopy's opening as well. That's canopy repeatedly opens. Got here with an update.
Landing gear deployed.
Go back over to Russell now, who's still with the buggy division here, and let's see who's he looking at right now. All right, just saw somebody there. But
yeah, we need to get. Oh, he's rocking up to Eager Flats. You got a whole bunch coming into Eager now.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
In the rover division?
No, he's in buggy
okay.
division. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing about trying to like commentate and cast this is just having a perfect camera angles and the names and see, you know, who's where and where they're going, because like if you don't have a good view of it, you can't really like tell, you know. So I wish we could have like a live thing where, you know, first place switches on the screen or something. That'd be pretty cool, but you know, that's all spectating. So
look, if anyone's out there and they're keen on doing the kind of camera work here that Roslo and Tumblr do, I could definitely use more camera people. It would be amazing if we could even get another, you know, another camera per server for the race as well, instead of just a leader chaser, so that we have more, and we capture all the action as well. We actually got we got a few other sponsors. One of which is Racing Today. Oh my God, Boyman and his team. They're racing today. They're a sponsor. They're actually sponsoring one of the prizes, a Vulcan as well for race day. So hopefully they do all right and they don't get annoyed with us and leave us. But no, so it's good to have them along. This is their first practice run. So that's very cool.
Yep, and our sponsors are currently on stream. And thank you to them for, you know, helping out Daymar Rally become a success.
Yeah. So Huskahar, Corsair, you would have seen a lot of their image. They've done a lot of work for us and given us some beautiful stuff. We've got a few other people there that race, like Merck Corp from Germany, UEMC, Sky Imperium. Who else we got there? Talons out of Haven. They're also participating in the racing divisions, as well as sponsoring the race as well, or contributing. They're very, very generous community members for sure. So we have had a lot of sponsors this year. Once the race is over, we will reopen sponsorship to give chance to some other organizations and companies and individuals that want to help out with the next annual race as well. But every month we're going to have this stream. When my internet connection gets better, I will do race instructional streams as well, and give those sponsors a shout out on every stream, so at least a couple times a month. But we will be looking for new prize donations for the 2950 race as well.
Very nice, very nice. We got a Nox in the bike division, and who's that? He's looking at Terran Wolf, which I believe he's currently still in the lead here.
Terramorphous Legacy. Yeah, go
He's
Legacy.
pretty fast, man. He's been taking up the whole lead, and we just got Momotoro. Just think he's in a no, he's not in a
too
bike,
far.
is he?
I think they're running bikes today.
Yeah,
I know
okay, yeah,
those team sheets are from the last run, but we got updated team sheets for Rally Day. But yeah, I think they're running bikes today.
Yeah, I just saw him. He's right behind. Terran Wolf is taking the lead pretty fast. So, man, he's killing it right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't count Exiles to be out. They're extremely hardcore.
I mean, the main thing about like racing the Daymar Rally is beware of the rocks. It's gonna be your worst nightmare.
They were more frequent. There was way more rocks in 3.1. I think they added a whole bunch more rocks, and they also had these tiny little rocks that was so minuscule, but if you hit them, it still did damage to your vehicle and knocked you. Yeah, that was a pain. So that's all fixed, which is good. So I think CIG might think that they've got the rock balance pretty right at this point. So I'd say that this is what we're going to be seeing for future rallies for sure.
Trying to see who's Roslo looking at. Somebody just left a checkpoint here. I think it was in the buggy division. Hopefully now that we have the freelancers in game, hopefully we can see some freelancer support ships here. I see one right now. Yeah, which is pretty nice.
Especially the Freelancer Max. There's a couple of videos online of people putting in, seeing how many of these vehicles they can get in. So if you, there's plenty of, if you really need, if you,
like, a lot you can fit
yeah, stacks. So if you need to know what support craft to do, there's plenty of YouTube videos on how many vehicles fit in every vehicle, every support craft. So check that out. I think the Max is pretty popular. The Cutlass is popular. But when we got the numbers in just recently, it was asked, what support craft you had. It's pretty evenly split a bunch across the board. So there's 600 Eyes, Explorers, Taurers. There's a couple of Phoenixes, Quillers, Andromedas, Cutlasses, all different types of freelancers. Yeah, there's stacks of different kinds there. Yeah, I was hoping to see a Hammerhead maybe, but Hammerhead pop into the list, so that would have been cool.
To be honest, I don't feel like the bigger ships can be as better support ships as I would say like medium-sized ship like the Connie or the Freelancer. I think think actually the 100%. Max would be one of the best ones. You can put a little bit more in there. So
yeah, I totally agree. Something more nimble.
Yes, correct.
I just thought it would have been obnoxious for someone to bring a Hammerhead and just have it floating along. It would have been.
Imagine when you have to tip over your person in the buggy with a Hammerhead. That'd be pretty. Might as well just.
Yeah.
So it's a bit tough to do that unless you're a really good pilot.
There's quite a few Starfarers as well. A couple of Geminis and standard Starfarers, support craft. They're a much slower vehicle, but they can carry some spares. You will see the people bringing the Starfarers that want to max out as many spares as they can to try and make it to all the way to the Wolf Point.
I see. Okay.
So still at Eager. So we've still got a few teams just rocking up to Eager. We've actually got a Eager Flats hit rate. It looks like a lot of the teams have been able to make it.
Yeah, we have a buggy right now. He's stuck. I believe he's getting over to Eager Flats as we speak right now.
Yeah.
And just to keep everybody updated on the map, here we go. Here's the map right here. Checkpoint 1 is Eager Flats, and after checkpoint 1 is where, according to the rules, the booklet at 3.0 is where you can actually start shooting fire after you have passed checkpoint 1. So,
yep. There is a small armistice, 200-meter armistice zone around Eager Flats, which Frontier 17, our security team, managed that armistice zone, which is created by us. So just the armistice zone is there so that teams just don't rock up and start ambushing people at the front door. So there is actually a 200-meter armistice around that needs to be enforced by our security team. We just had a note from Tumblr. He's just crashed, so we were just going to wait for him to get back in. So we would have lost camera for those two divisions.
I just figured that. I just saw that. So all right, let's get back to Russell.
Landing gear raised.
Back online.
We've actually got an updated map coming up. Alski OM, who's been helping me out with Frontier 17, he has been taking some aerial footage, and he's actually mapped out the exact distances between Eager Flats, Shubin, and Wolf Point on Daymar for me. So I have the exact locations, exact distances. So I'm just adding graphics to that at the moment. So we'll have a 100% accurate map of Daymar for Rally Day, which will go up on the website very, very soon. It's almost finished. So thanks to Alski. He's a massive member of the community. He's a very smart individual. Does a lot of practice runs with the Bad Token team. He's a good dude.
I believe he's why is Rosalo getting down right now?
He's oxygen low. I think it's a oxygen issue. Where if you're in the pilot seat, oxygen still disappears. So
yeah, he's taking down the oxygen right now, so he can get back up in the air.
Yeah. It was crashed the desktop, so he might have to slug you back in. It's another reason an extra camera will be handy.
Yep. So
we can switch. So, like I said, if anyone's listening, if you want to jump on the camera team, please let us know. We'd be happy to put more people on. It'd be fantastic.
We got Tumblr trying to recover right now. And then we still have Russell trying to get some oxygen here. Like I said, guys, we're gonna have way more cameras than this, so you guys can have a better overall spectating picture of the race in general. And are you guys gonna do it the way you guys are doing it now, just all and like have all divisions going at the same time, or are you guys gonna stagger, like let the bikes go first, wait 2 minutes, and let the buggies and then the rovers?
Yeah, so we're going, well, with the servers, the way they'll be laid out, they'll have a division on every server, so there won't be any cross divisions on a server. So bikes will have their own server, planes will have their own server, and rovers have their own server. So we can actually simultaneously run all of them at the same time. The reason why I actually want to run them all together is that it would take quite a lot of time to run them individually, separately. It would take multiple days, basically. So running it all at the same time is just, I don't know, it's more time beneficial for staff. Like getting staff to man 22 hours of racing with 3 different divisions is just not an easy thing to do. The other thing about it is that because the divisions are so quite different in their race times, and the bikes can finish the race, we can interview them, they can, we can announce who won it, and we still have plenty of time before the Cyclone division would arrive at Wolf Point, and then plenty of time before the US division would arrive at Wolf Point. So it does actually work where you can run them all. They're not going to interfere with who's finishing, so there's plenty of time to talk about them when they complete the race as well. So it does work still running them all.
So say for instance, like we're running the race and all the teams crash. Do we just like mark in by places who got the furthest?
Yeah, so we've got so basically Frontier 17 have so many people on board that we will be able to film every single team. Okay. We will have enough footage of every team, so we can review their location. And also Frontier 17 can give me distance markers. So we're still nutting out the exact way to handle that, because it is a huge pain in the ass. But we've never actually had a full server crash on a practice run before. So fingers crossed it doesn't happen on rally day. We've had individuals crash and whatnot, and it's something we're going to have to deal with just with the current state of the game. But if we have a full server crash, we have something in place, which we're going to announce to everyone on the 17th. Of this month on the amendments sheet, so that they know what to do in a situation like that. So yeah, but we haven't seen a full server crash on a rally yet. We've seen some bad desyncing issues where we've kind of had to restart, but we've been pretty good.
All right, well that sounds pretty awesome. So well, let's hope, fingers crossed, the whole server doesn't crash on us or something. So that'll be very unfortunate.
Yeah, speaking of crashes and disconnects, Chicken's out. No, Chicken, mate, you're doing well. Crashed and burnt. Tactical Bird. You guys are UEMC. You guys are out. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we lost Chicken. So
yeah.
I'd say Legacy and Exiles are up the front there.
Yep. All right, Chickens. So nice try. Yeah, he was the one that flipped over and helped. You know, the guys at Cutlass lighting his way. So are these support aircraft while it's at night? Are they supposed to help light their way? At least to help them see the rocks and everything, because I know the.
It's definitely a tactic. Yeah, it's definitely a tactic, and you can most well do that. That's your support craft role helps you in any way they can. The only thing they can't do is basically fire upon another team. Support craft cannot shoot weapons whatsoever. Ground vehicles, on the other hand, can fire weapons at enemy support craft and enemy drivers as well. But support craft, they are not allowed to fire weapons at any point, and they will be disqualified for firing weapons. So I suggest, if you don't want to get disqualified or risk it, I'd take your guns off your ship, to be honest. But yeah, so looks like Rostow's back in. He's got his oxygen back. The reason why he's using 85X is because it's the best current camera ship we have. So when you go into director's mode, you can completely remove the ship from the screen, so you can just get 100% panoramic views of the area. So yeah, so it's the best ship to do, but it's got a bug where you lose oxygen while you're inside it, which is annoying.
I can't see Tumblr's camera right now. Looks like he's fine.
He's just messaged me. He looks like he's out. He's completely out. He can't. Yeah, he's dead, which is a bit of a pain. He can recover or even load in.
Isn't the Reliant the best camera ship?
The Reliant Mako will have a camera on it, which I'm assuming when they put the mechanics in, they're actually going to have, you know how you got the picture in game, like in your HUD, you've got a little video screen, and you get, when you're going into dock at Port Olisar or Delamar, you get video of the landing control manager. I think it's going to have that kind of functionality where you can use the camera to kind of broadcast from it to screens and other things like that. So we'll see what they do with it, unless it has like its own co-pilot camera option, which would be very cool. We'll see what they do. There's not a lot out on what they're going to do with that ship, the Mako.
Landing gear raised.
Okay, so we've lost Tumblr, which is a pain. He's one of the man cameras, so I'm assuming he's trying to get into a server, but he's probably party locked out. Not party locked, he's probably population locked out right now, so another reason why we should probably be running 2 cameras per server, which we might have to do. So yeah, so I might actually switch to camera operator.
Yeah, I'm gonna be crossing fingers when come race day, we don't have any camera issues, hopefully. So that'd be pain,
because we'd be blind. Yeah, we'd be blind, that's for sure. So yeah, we just got Ross chasing, and as soon as that division's done, he'll switch to the other division. But
yeah, we're still, it seems like we're in the buggy division still right now, so.
We are. So they're probably going to have some time traveling through to Wolf Point. So I might just get him to shoot over to the bike division. I'll just give him a heads up because they'll finish first.
Oh, he's being very careful on those rocks. That's a good job on the control for him. And Daymar is not all about going fast either, because I mean, if you go fast, you're gonna just hit a rock just like he did right now, and they'll just blow you up. So you gotta be very, very, very careful. Not only did they change all the rocks in Daymar, they actually changed the gravity as well, because I feel like it has a gravity kind of like yellow when it didn't as before. Now if you hit a rock, you're doing spins and backflips, and you're having a bit of a hang time. So. Yeah, exactly. The coolest thing right now is that they're hitting these rocks, and they don't seem to be losing their wheels nowhere near as much as they used to. So that was obviously a huge issue for us. I'm glad that's come good. Yeah, we had another person in the bike division. I guess he disconnected.
Yeah, it looks like Momo's disconnected. So I think they're in second place. So hopefully they can connect back in.
We only have
we'll see what happens.
one more bike left in the bike division, I believe.
Yeah, I think Legacy, Terran Wolf and his team. Oh shit. Yeah, we can't switch divs. We can't switch divs at all. Different servers, of course. So yeah, we're just gonna have to stick with the Cyclone division, but I think the bike division will be pretty close. It's pretty close to finished. Yeah, but
right now,
we'll get heads up. So if Legacy have finished, I haven't heard word of that yet, but if Legacy have finished, then yeah, the bike division should be pretty close to over. So on race day, I won't be doing the commentating. I'll be coming in and kind of updating you guys. I'll kind of be running around and chatting to the teams and kind of trying to keep the updates happening as well, so we know exactly what's going on. That's kind of my role. Whereas, like I've mentioned before, today's been more about testing our stream assets and our connection, our frame rates on the video. And basically we're doing we did a different race countdown today, so we're trying out a few other things, connecting the servers as well. But yeah, so it looks like we're getting crash loops as well. So Exiles are running a crash loop too. I don't think they can get back in, which is not great. So we're gonna get stuff that happens today as well, and put that into the amendments.
Yeah, again, this game, again, it is Star Citizen. It's still in development, so you guys already know that it's gonna, things are gonna happen all the time. So hopefully, when the next time we get this, after the first annual race and we get the next annual race going, the next Daymar Rally a year later, hopefully things just become better and better as the game, develops along. So, because I know that once they get the servers better, I know we should have at least like 100 or 200 man servers, which will be very, very, very nice. Yeah.
But just being able to run a race where the bugs are gone, I can't wait for that day. It's going to be so much fun. It's just going to be no one has anything to worry about. They can just do the race, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So I just got word from Jade Star Watcher, which is Momo's counterpart in their team. The Exiles are still racing. Momo is not disconnected. It's only Jade that's disconnected. So there's still 2 races in the bike division.
Oh wow, he just went all the way in that hole. Hopefully, let's see if he can get out of there. Are there other recurring stream the races besides the Daymar Rally? I know other one, but it's by the French community. I believe we are using Twitch to broadcast the cameras, but everything will be shown here. But you will see probably if you look through the Star Citizen directory, you will see different cameras that you will be seeing here, but you can definitely scroll through the directory and find them there. Oh, he's about to flip and he's down, and I think he landed on 4 wheels. So here's he gonna go back and get back on his race. Yep.
That's some pretty rocky terrain. So this is another part of the role, is kind of giving them the best route through an area. So if you can get up ahead and get in front of your racer, check out the terrain. It's a good idea, because obviously they're having issues with this canyon area, which can really slow you down.
Seems like the race is kind of rubber banding a little bit, like hasn't some connection, but seems like he's picking up the pace here, and he should be on his way.
Yeah, just a little bit of a tip. Bouncing and jumping in your cycler is not good for your wheels. So what you want to do is you want to travel the contour of the hills and bounce and jump as little as possible. So that your wheels actually stay connected for longer. It is risky to continuously bounce and jump. So just keep that in mind. I'm getting information from the security team. They're just reminding teams as well that if you carry a weapon in an armistice zone, you do risk being shot. We had an incident at a practice run time before last where we couldn't tell if it was someone who'd infiltrated the server and joined as a party member, not a party member, but just joined our server, even though we pretty much population locked it, but someone was shot by a hand weapon while during the race. So we've stepped up the security in those areas, and we've also made it a rule, which is coming into the 17th rule book, that if you're carrying weapons in an armistice zone and they're out, then security have a right to take precautions so that that person doesn't end someone else's race. So armistice zones are very serious because it can ruin someone's race for sure.
Oh, very, very, very. Yep. And I know we're going to have a lot of security on race days, so you might want to beware for those stream snipers out there. We have some pretty good security out there, so.
We do. We sure do. Frontier 17 are incredible. If you're having an event, I definitely recommend them getting them on board. Cords One and his team are so professional, and you can just rely on them. It's just incredible.
All right, here we go.
So Jade Starwatcher's reconnected. She's going to try and rejoin Momo on the track.
All right, let's see if she can reconnect and see if she can get back on there.
It looks like Skylark have just died, and they are also out. So thank you, Skylark.
Oh man,
bummer.
Good race, guys. Good run, Skylark. Do we have any updates on how far they got before they crashed by any chance?
Let's see. See what they say. So we've got Russell running this camera now. I'm a little bit concerned about his engine. If he has to refuel between Eager and Shubin, it's not a huge distance. So
oh, he still has a lot of fuel. It should be okay.
He's oxygen.
Oh, he's oxygen. I think he should be fine. That's the bug with the 85X, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I died doing a camera run, not realizing the engine was down. Because when you're not in your camera, when you're not in the cockpit, you don't even see it, and then yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But we've almost got we got some pretty full service today. As you'll see in the sky with Russell over here, you got tons of people in the sky. Almost two full service today, which is a great turnout for our last practice.
And you have so many racers on race days, so between 4 servers is gonna be pretty intense.
Busy. Yeah. Yeah, we're probably about 15 to 20 minutes behind starting today. We were just trying to get a lot of things happening. I only got the Twitter post up like just before we started, not before we started. So we'll definitely be doing a bit more social media announcements and getting the spectators to come to Twitch. I have noticed a lot of people coming along and following the Twitch channel last week. So yeah, thanks guys for coming down and checking it out. It will be pretty cool.
Yeah, I have a few stuff that I gotta fix on my end as well that I kind of made a mistake. But I say it's going better than the last time. It was pretty good. So
yeah, definitely. Hey Ruben, how you going? Old chap. Yeah, so sorry to answer that question before about other races besides Daymar Rally that get streamed. There is a couple. Star Racing. They're European. I think they're German, and I think there's some French in there as well. They do they do their racing as well, but they pretty much use the game racing that Star Citizen allows them to do. So it's ship racing, but it's not racing like this. I don't know if they're the streamed event. There is also the Crux Cup, which is also another, basically Arena Commander style race. So they're the only other two I know of, but they're not ground race. They're not ground vehicle races. So yeah, I'll be interested to hear about other ground vehicle races. There is that foot race, which is Shubin to Eager Flats. I don't know if you guys caught that. That was pretty cool. So they ran from Shubin to Eager. That was fun.
I really hope they do put some kind of rover races in Arena Commander. So whether it's not the Daymar Rally, that's fine, but at least have some type of course so we can have something in Arena Commander that we can actually spectate and have some races on that end, so we can have not only races in Arena Commander, but some races on the PU as well, which would be fantastic.
Would be good. Obviously we got the scramble races came in with 3.2, I think, or maybe 3.1. The scramble races that have come in, but they're like a random checkpoint race. So yeah, they're not bad. They're fun. They're kind of in this vein where you can fire on other vehicles as well. So you know, it's in a similar vein. It's just a much shorter one. So this is obviously modeled on the Dakar, and Dakar's actually on right now too. So if you want to go check out Dakar, go and check that out. But the idea was to have the endurance race with large distances and kind of just taking the scenery. And I always enjoyed just driving on Daymar and just going out and just looking at whatever and getting cool screenshots and stuff like that. And then the idea was just like, well, an endurance race would be kind of cool.
Yeah, so having an Arena Commander would be like a race in general would be a lot better, because there would be a spectator mode. The spectator mode in Arena Commander is not that fantastic. It does need tweaking, but I think later on, I think it could make things a lot easier, not only for casting wise, but for showing, you know, the community themselves, where I can just move a camera and see who's in first, and I can control the camera myself or have somebody else control the camera. And you know, because right now on the PU, like, they change so much things all the time, where the HUD on the Cyclones are not checking out the checkpoints and stuff like that, which I'm hoping they put that back in and make it a toggle option where we can probably go to option and turn it on or off. But we'll see how it turns out in the future. I think it's one like a very important feature, having the HUD to know where you're going, especially in a vehicle. So that's a bit weird. Yeah, I kind of don't completely agree. Like, I don't mind that the ground vehicle can't see eager flats. If I made it clear that you should use your support craft to help navigate your ground vehicle to the checkpoints, then it does give the support role yet another layer of work to do, instead of just, you know, following their ground vehicle. So we are making a couple updates as far as support to co-pilots, and they can actually help take the spare vehicle out and place it down for a quick pickup and crossover if you want to switch your spares out. So if you're thinking that you have to get out of your ground vehicle, go onto a support craft and then drive it out yourself, that's going to change a little bit, where you can actually have your co-pilot prep your spare vehicle on the ground ahead of you, so that you can drive up to it, switch over and go. Obviously, depending on your situation, if you've lost wheels, that's not going to be a problem. But we're going to have a distance where, you know, you can't just drive anywhere, and you know, any distance. So let's say it's 10 Ks away. You probably could, as long as your vehicle can't there, because you're not walking there, that's for sure. So we are going to change it where a support co-pilot can place a spare vehicle down. Right. Yeah. How much? There's only one support pilot support ships per team, or can they have two? Or
yeah, it's a max 4-man team size, so you can't have a team size larger than that. One support vehicle. Yeah, one running ground vehicle, but you can have as many spares as you can afford or supply or bring. So if you are rich, it does help. Yeah, it's part of the law where it's, you know, it's a dirty race, so that's why there's more spares available.
Gonna have 2 people racing and then 2 maxes with a lot of vehicles and ships. Oh man, sounds very dirty actually.
Yeah, it's gonna be dirty, and then obviously you can shoot it, so it does get pretty dirty. But you know, there is tactics. You can technically, if you thought it was advantageous, you pick a, let's say it's the buggy division, and you pick a Cyclone TR, something that can fire, and you can set up an ambush if you wanted to, and try and take out someone's ground vehicle and then continue on. That's completely within the rules. Like, you can't do that. You can also kind of change your variants as well. So if you think a variant, like let's say the RC Cyclone, you want to race to eager and then close that gap, and obviously you can't fire before eager, so the RC is probably the one to go with. But if you want to switch to a TR on that second leg, so you can retaliate, Yeah, there might be something you want to do, unless you just want to go breakneck speed, like if the RC that makes it the eager first, then you might want to keep going because you might be ahead of the pack already. So there's different ways of using the variants in there.
Especially like starting off with an RC and then switching to a TR after the first checkpoint. That makes a lot of sense. So since the RC is, you know, quite a bit faster than the other buggies at the moment with Cyclones.
So we've got reports of someone making it to the finish line. So it's either going to be Legacy or the Exiles. So I'm just waiting on reports.
We have Tumblr currently back up right now. Seems like yep, he's currently back up, and we see Terra and Wolf out in the horizon here. Let's go ahead and switch audio here. He's back up online. I believe he's flying a Razor, if I'm not mistaken. So we have
Terran Wolf's in the sky, so it might be Exiles then, because Terran's from Legacy.
Yeah, we got Terran Wolf, and then I saw Momotaro from Exiles out in the horizon as well.
All right, I'll just jump in their channel and see where they're at. I'll be right back.
All right, go for it, man. Again, guys, thank you guys all for coming out and hanging out with us today during this Daymar Rally test race. Again, we only have currently 2 cameras. So we got the Exiles at 41 kilometers race. We're going to pull up the map one more time so I can show you guys where they can currently be right now. I'm going to mess with this. I'm going to expand a little bit here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Expand the map a little bit. You guys can kind of see. Make it a little bigger here. There they go. That's a lot better. So you guys can see that if they're at 41 kilometers, I believe away from the finish line. So that means they're getting closer to Wolf Point already in the buggy division. So it'll be pretty good. But again, this is the test. Things are going to be getting a little bit better. This is my first time taking over the stream, so hopefully things were a little better than last time. But this is how we're going to be doing our cameras, just switching on and out. And I don't know why my green screen is messing up. That shouldn't be like that. And then I don't know why Corsair's green screen is like that, but it's like a little darker than normal. So you can put my arm around him for a little bit. But yeah, the camera crews did a good job today. There's are going to be crashing. Hopefully we have enough camera crews so I can, you know, go in and out with and not have to worry about switching. So it'd be a pretty good time.
I'd say it's a team that crashed out and has headed on to just watch the finish line. I don't think it's
okay.
So the leader's 14K's out. So yeah.
So Exiles says they're at 41 kilometers. Is that away from Wolf Point?
Yeah, Wolf Point. Okay. Yep.
So they're almost complete there. So they have about 25 kilometers to go. So they're actually going pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, so bike division is looking pretty close to finishing. Yeah, it looks like we got Legacy in front there and Exiles coming in at second place. Okay. They're the only 2 bike teams left. So we got the buggy teams. I think Mob Nation apparently for the buggy division. Followed by Exiles again. You can hear Exiles name a lot throughout the run. And then I think you got Terra Nova. They're also in the mix as well. Division, we got still a 14 going on division, so it's a much more grueling event, but it's still a 14 that out.
Yep.
Actually, sorry, Beaver goals. There's only 3 teams.
And then I believe we have Exile. Momotaro is about 20 kilometers away from Terran Wolf right now. So Terran Wolf, he's in the one in Legacy, is that correct?
Yeah, correct. Yep.
Man,
that's
he's
Legacy member.
Dusting people right now, man. He's pretty far.
Yeah. Yeah, the bikes hammer. Like if you're choosing a division, you want a quick race, you definitely get the bikes. You get it done in an hour and a half easy. But if you really after that full endurance race experience, then definitely go with the Rovers. That's pretty sure the 6-wheel drive on the Rovers is now in, because it wasn't in for quite some time. I'm pretty sure it's in now, so they've got much more control as far as if you lose a wheel, it's not as bad. So you still got 6-wheel drive there, which is cool.
But but he's looks like he's going fast in practicing. Man. So how far is 10 with Wolf from Wolf Point? If we can get
Well, he must be within 10Ks.
Yeah. Because if Exile's 41 kilometers out, then he should be a lot closer. Probably coming in closer, probably like 10, 15 kilometers away.
Yeah. So Tumblr's on Exiles right now. Is that correct? I missed the blip.
Tumblr is currently on Legacy right now. He's
okay, cool.
Yeah, he's currently on Terran Wolf on the docks.
Beautiful. So we should see them come in for final position. But yeah, looking good.
Figure out to see. Oh, he just got to Wolf Point. I believe Terran Wolf just touched down to Wolf Point.
Nice.
So there we go for our first bike winner, Terran Wolf.
Congratulations, Legacy. Well done. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Contenders, for the rally. That's well done. Well done. The Exiles will be dirty about that. They'll be keen to try and beat that time.
And that was pretty fast.
It was pretty fast. You see quite a bit of activity at Wolf Point. We've got security. Probably got the Terran Wolf support vehicle there. Looks like, what do they got? That's the DUR.
Yeah, that's the third, yes.
Line, but I can't get it back. Yeah.
Oh, I believe he's
here. He
froze on
he
his
can't get off his bike.
He can't get off
He's
his
stuck.
bike.
He's stuck.
Rip.
Oh man, come all that way. Exiles still have a chance then, eh? Wow.
He's supposed to go inside.
He's got to go inside. He's got to cross the second door threshold to complete the race.
They're trying to help him out. We need the medics out here. Somebody can get us an Apollo. All right, let's move over. We're gonna move over here to Rosalo screen here. He is still in the buggy division. He's that Cyclone TR still going pretty strong, and then we'll update you guys on if we can get him off the Nox. I believe he's back in the Nox now. See if he can tip it over and get back in there. And I believe we got the Exiles right. Oh, he got out. He got out. He's good now. And
okay,
I believe
cool.
he's in. And Terran Wolf, congratulations, man. That's pretty good.
Well done. Well done. Bike division has completed. Exiles, sorry, not completed. Exiles are still racing for second position. So yeah, we got them coming up to the checkpoint. Well done. Awesome. So we'll post all the winners of today's race. So yeah, you probably see some flags there. That's Frontier 17 doing their thing. And then they just do a bit of a flyover and shoot their chaffs for fireworks there for the completion. So see Frontier 17 on our YouTube. There's a Frontier 17 flyover video. It's awesome. It's like 20 ships just do a flyover Wolf Point and drop all their chaff at the same time. It looks so cool. Check that out. It looks really cool. So we're doing a nice celebratory chaff fireworks display at the end of Daymar Rally on Ellen. That's for sure. So we've got about an hour 16 for Legacy to finish the race. So they did it under 90 minutes, which is very cool.
All right.
So yeah, Ross is.
Yeah, he's still in the Cyclone division. We're still in the Cyclone TR. For Buggy, yep. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep saying Cyclone. I just want to say Cyclone.
I'm just preempting them creating more buggies. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, if another buggy style comes out, then we throw it into that division as well. I'm hoping for another buggy because it looks like we're going to get another Rover.
Yeah, we're definitely going to run another Rover. Then we still got the X1s for the bike division as well. So
yeah. Yep.
Things are going to get very interesting.
Yeah. No, it's going to be cool. It's going to be very cool.
I just really hope that the X1s are not as faster than any of the bikes out there. I hope they keep them around the same range of speed, because then everybody's going to be racing an X1. So
yeah, I'd say when the X, the racing version, like the Nox is pretty fast, but yeah, the X1 racing model is probably going to be the fastest one.
That's what I keep
out there.
The velocity.
Yeah. Velocity, yeah, exactly. Daymar Rally has prizes for each division as the first, second, and third place prize. So first place they get a Vulcan, they get a trophy. The trophy by law has no name. Each division has a trophy. It basically looks kind of like a shiny piston with the end cut off. It looks pretty cool, and we'll get the teams engraved on as well for first place. Each team member also gets a jacket with their embroidered name on the back. Second division gets a race vehicle, so of that division. So if you race in the Cyclone division, they'll receive a new shiny Cyclone to replace the 7 that they blew up while they were trying to get to Wolf Point. Third place is also going to get a poster and shirt set as well. So yeah, we got quite a few prizes for race day. We'll post them up during the stream so people know what's going on.
Yeah. So, do you have any of that stuff so we can have it on the stream and show first place when comes race day? I think we should have that up there. I've got a on YouTube that I've got a prize pack video which has got them all there, all visualized. It's only like a couple of minutes. I don't know. You can play it if you like. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can put that all on OBS. So whatever you want me to, I can put it on there and we can show it off.
Yeah.
Whenever we have some downtime, we can put the videos on there and all that good stuff. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, with the stream labels, like the division down the bottom corner or something like that as well. Just so that it's always on.
The camera crews can put what division. If they can, you can have an overlay for them. So whenever I'm switching cameras, then I'll know. That'll be fantastic.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just do it that way. We've got a Gargan Knights saying in chat that they're out as well. So just a Rover Division team that looks like they're out too.
Yep. Here we go. A picture of Charon Wolf currently at the end of the race right here. Here's a little bit of an update. Charon Wolf at the end of Wolf Point. Exile
Very
Mobile
cool.
Tower, I believe, got there as well. So first and second place. Good job, everybody.
Well done, Exiles. Well done. Good to see you up in the top 2, that's for sure. Well done. Yeah, so Exiles, they train really hard. So you can definitely, you're probably going to see them in the at least in the top 3 of like every division. So just keep an eye out for them. They train very hard, but it looks like Legacy, they're ready. They're ready to go. Team Shift have also done a lot of practice too. Viva and Mira, they're all very competitive teams. So you can expect to definitely see those teams all at the finish line. But there is quite a few that haven't made it to a practice run before. So it'll be interesting to see the teams that haven't practiced at an event to see how well they do and how much training they do behind the scenes. Yeah.
Oh, man. I feel like, especially with knowing the terrain for Daymar themselves, if they don't got no practice, that's going to be a little tough for them. But we'll see on race day what happens, because I feel like there's going to be somewhat a lot of crashes if you guys haven't had no practice. So
yeah.
Right. Is this the last buggy racers on TR right now? I seem like he hasn't switched to the other buggies at the moment. I really would like to know how far, if we can get an update on how far he actually is from Wolf Point at the moment.
Yep.
Then we still got the Connie still being that support for him.
Yeah, it's just who is? Did you see the marker on this one?
No, I haven't seen the marker yet. No. He didn't come in yet, so.
Okay. All right, I'll go in and get an update. Be right back.
And once again, guys, if you guys have any ideas or anything that you think that we could do better just for the, production value, I mean, like one of the biggest, the most difficult things that you can do is actually spectate Star Citizen. There's no spectating. So I wish we would have an option to spectate in that server, but you know, that's currently not an option, but hopefully in the future we can get something like that going. So and I believe he's trying to be very, very careful in this Cyclone TR. And let's go ahead and switch. Let's go back to see where Tumblr's going currently. He's okay, I think he's heading back. Yep, he's heading back. All right, let's go ahead and zoom back out of here. And again, we want to say thank you, huge shout out to our distributor sponsors. Very lot of known people like Mr. Hazgaha and Frontier 17 for the security, and our other sponsors as well. We appreciate you. Thank you for making the Daymar Rally happen today. So thank you guys. And if you guys want to become a sponsor of the Daymar Rally itself, please make sure you contact Corsair, or you guys can join our the Discord, which should be in a panel down below. So we have Legacy Exiles. They just finished the finish line, so congratulations again to them. And then we still got, I believe, one more in the buggy division. I think they're still pushing, hopefully, to finish. We're gonna be getting an update here in a second to see how far they are from Eager Flats. I mean, from Wolf Point. I apologize. And I believe Roslo is where is he going right now?
Okay, we got yeah, I got a bit of a not Mog Nation. Where are they? Terra Nova have got some serious desync issues.
Okay.
They're trying to reconnect, and so they're about 2 point. The current leaders are Exiles in the buggy division, and you're looking at about 190 kilometers out from Wolf Point.
From Wolf Point, okay.
And Mog Nation are about 20 k's behind them. So that's your two leaders at the moment, Exiles and Mog Nation. So we'll see how Terra go. They might need to recover, but it's not looking good. They're not very hopeful about that, that's for sure. So we'll see what happens. And then Rover Division, we just got Team Shift and Mirror battling it out. And Rec Raiders as well, battling out. I'm pretty sure Rec Raiders are in the lead for the Rover Division right now. So yeah, we'll see how they go.
Oh, man, it's we're getting there right now.
Honestly, if the Cyclones and the Rovers in this state of the game can make it, it would be an absolute miracle. No one's actually made it in this state of the game. Like before wheels were dropping off, you could make it, but since 3.0, it's been 3. It's
been really
3.1. It's been very
Well, let's hope.
So good luck, team.
Let's hope for it.
Yeah, good luck, teams. Yeah, well done to Bike Division. So that's all done and dusted. So yeah, Legacy coming first and Exiles coming in second. Very cool. I'm sure both teams will be extremely happy with that. I got some reports from other teams that have finished and they're pretty happy with the experience. They said the atmosphere is very cool. Down the pit, I guess getting to watch the stream while you're racing is kind of exciting as well. Knowing that you're in that race is pretty cool. Yeah. So. Yeah, so getting your name called out on streams is always fun. So
yeah, hopefully once we get more cameras, we should be able to see who's, and stuff like that. And
exactly.
Something very, very cool that I saw, I believe it was, what's his name? Was the other guy, Tumblr. He was actually looking at his map, and he could actually see everybody's names on Daymar. So maybe that's something we can have a camera crew do. Just have the map open of Daymar, and so we can see everybody in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, the star map. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we see everybody's names, and you could see them moving and everything. So I think that would be pretty cool for, like, you know, have one person do that.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna yeah, we're gonna do that with the orbitals at least anyway. So we'll have that done. So we're definitely gonna have four servers running 4 cameras, one with an orbital, so we can track where everyone is. So that will definitely change the way we're commentating today. We're just talking Legacy. Gonna give them the ability to jump in. So we'll get him into channel and have a chat about their race. That's the winners for the bike division.
Awesome.
Just get him to come on over. Where is he? I'll bring him in. Here we go. Hey Taryn, how you going, mate? I'm bringing you into the live stream chat. How was your race today?
Oh, great! Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations on getting first place. Exiles weren't too far behind you, so still a pretty close race for a 300-kilometer race.
Yeah, I hit a few rocks, but luckily I didn't explode it.
Yeah, it's definitely high risk.
Luck was on your side on that one, huh?
Yeah, definitely I was lucky.
So, apart from rocks, is there any other kind of issues that you found during the race? Like anything else that you thought maybe could do better, or even with organization today, thing that you think could be a little bit easier for the next run? I know we're trying to get the stream all worked out today, so it took a little bit longer. But yeah, any feedback you have would be fantastic.
No, just the waiting for the race start is a bit long.
Yeah.
To depart. After that, once we depart, it was just the frame rates and trying not to hit any rocks.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, with over 50 people, we need to still work on speeding up the start line, but we'll probably start a little bit earlier, try and speed it up. So we're looking at organizing 200 people for race day, so it's going to be very, very busy. But it looks like you might be a front runner for the rally, hey, for bike division. Yeah, you and Exiles are up the front there.
Yeah, I had a good navigator, and yeah,
so
was Splush in the Cutlass helped me navigate. So
yeah,
the last part was good.
Yeah, that was a pretty good move where I'm not sure. I guess somebody was shining the light at night for their their bikes, so that way they can see if any rocks were ahead. So that was a pretty good tactic right there.
Yeah, I was Splushy in the Cutlass lighting the way.
Yep.
He's talented. Splushy's good. Cool, man. Well, thanks for joining us. You can go back to your team and hang out. I think the Frontier 17 are going to do a flyover for Wolf Point for you, so it might be cool if you want to go and check that out.
Yeah, man. Congratulations again, man.
Yeah, congratulations. Thanks
for the race.
Cool. So that was Taryn Wolf from Legacy, just won the bike division. So they're going to go and watch the Frontier 17 flyover. It's pretty cool to watch.
Do we have that on camera, or somebody go there?
They're recording it, so we'll probably do a post video on it.
Video, okay.
Yeah, we'll have video. We'll have video. Just don't have a camera person there. Where's Tumblr at this point? What's he up to?
Yeah, we still are in the buggy division, TR, and then Tumblr is currently the same thing. He's watching the buggy as well, I believe.
Oh, he's watching the Rovers. Yeah, he's watching the Rovers.
Oh, the Rovers.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, cool. So we got a camera per div at this point. That's good.
But yeah, like you see how I'm viewing them right now. You can have how they did. Let me go over here real quick to the emails. You see how you did. You guys gave me, like, I guess, the team name tabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have the divisions and just give it to them so they can post in the stream. Just the divisions going in and out, which would be probably really good.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. But we should have more coverage anyway. Should be a bit easier. So I've just got word that Cyberpunk is out. So Cyberpunk, I'm sure it's from Mog. Rec Raiders. Rec Raiders. So we might get Cyberpunk in. I'll drag him in and chat to him. What happened to him as well.
Okay. Yeah, so the animated team labels that you gave me, we can have probably do one that says which division. And then you can have that going in and out, looping in their streams. That way we know which division we're looking at.
Yeah, so just that lead-in animation. Yeah, I'll set up the division ones. Yeah, that sounds good. Here he is. Okay, I'll drag in Cyberpunk in. Hey Cyberpunk, how you going? Just live on stream. I thought we'd have a chat to you about your race today. If you're keen.
And Nova Division. Oh, I don't think we're going to have a Nova Division.
So yeah, Cyberpunk's from Rover Division, is Rec Raider, and they've just come out. So yeah, it looks like he's on permanent mute. So I might just pop him back out. Right now, yeah, no problem. Cool. So Rover's out, so that only leaves Team Shift and Mirror at the moment.
We got
so two teams left
in the buggy, and then one in the Rover.
Yeah, Team Shift and they're both in Rovers. Team Shift and Mirror and Rover.
Okay.
We got two Rovers. We got.
Then we got one buggy.
Yeah, I think we got two buggies.
Oh, okay.
Terra had decent. Yes, two buggies. We got Mog Nation and Exiles, and that's it. So we'll just see how they go. Yeah, but you can see from the feed how vast it is. Like, just the fact that this game does this and gives us this kind of scope, emergent gameplay. If you get creative enough, there's definitely a lot of possibilities with just the terrain, the first person perspective, a ship and a vehicle. You can do a lot with just those things. So it's really fun to jump on Reddit or have a look at RSI page and see just what the community's doing. Not even just in racing, but I don't know if anyone saw like the Christmas trees and like the hammerhead stuff's been done recently, but there's just so much stuff you can do. It's going to be a second lifestyle, a style of game. It's pretty unreal.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to not want to like get into the game because they don't have either someone to play with or But this game is all about people to play with, man. I feel like yes, we're gonna have NPCs that we're gonna be probably using on our ships and stuff like that, but this game is always gonna be about playing with friends and meeting new people and having an organization, because that's what's gonna make the game the most funnest game that you can play out there. So definitely find an organization that you like, grab some friends, play with them, because that's what this game's gonna be about, unless you just want to explore and be by yourself. But hey, this is your verse, so make it the most fun as you can.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Cyberpunk, he just had push to talk on, so I'm just going to bring him back in now. Chat.
All right, no worries.
Hey mate, how you doing? How was your race today? Sort of crashed out, unfortunately. Push to talk. Right. That's my fault. Yeah, one sec. Fix that up. Yeah, try that, buddy.
Let's go ahead and change over to the next camera where we got the buggies out right now currently. And we still got the Cyclone TR. I believe is Rosalo still on the camera for the person in the lead, I believe.
Yeah, it should be in front of the lead.
Yeah, if we can see, I believe, yeah, they still have two people on there as well.
He's got a Connie above him.
Yeah, but that's
cool.
A ship.
Yeah.
So they're doing a pretty good job of trying to Oh, it's Guerrero. There you go. It's Guerrero currently in the lead for the buggy division. Cyclone division. Damn it.
What? Wero.
Yeah, Guerrero.
Mog Nation. Yeah, from Mog Nation. Okay, cool. So Exiles is still in. And Mog Nation's still in.
Yep. We got 2 currently Exiles and no,
so
I don't think Exiles in the buggy division currently. I think they only did bikes this time around.
I think we got. But okay, Subpunks haven't pushed the talk issues. That's all good, man. No worries. I'll catch up with you later. Yeah, no, Exiles are hosting 2 teams, buggy and the bike. So I'm pretty sure they're in. I'm just trying to get.
Okay.
Yeah, Terra Nova, they're in there, but they're having desync issues. Yeah. So we'll see how they go. I don't know if they're going to live, but.
What happens there? I think they're doing pretty good. We got 2 buggies left and then 2 rovers. Oh man, that buggy is currently, man, I thought it was on fire for a second. So hopefully he just crashed into a rock. Hopefully they didn't blow up there. And whoever's piloting that Connie's doing a great job.
Yeah, that Cyclone's hit some serious, like that's hit a lot of rocks. I'm surprised it hasn't had to switch over so many times, which I'm happy about, because losing wheels that frequently is extremely difficult. Yeah. Like at the last patch, we didn't get any buggies to eager flats just because wheels were dropping off so easily. So it's good to see that change is staying in that, which is fantastic. Because that scares you when you're trying to organize an event and you got bugs that are just literally can destroy the whole race.
Yeah.
So with that 3.4.2 patch coming in, that one we're worried about at the moment is it's very easy to drop through the earth. So I know they're still doing patching on that and the PTU. So hopefully they fix that. But definitely want to get some tickets in. Make sure that RSI know about. Clan Imperium know about that because it's pretty scary. Black Jane says Nova Division 2020. Yeah, we'll see. That'll be a long endurance. That's for sure.
Oh man,
see what
Nova
speeds
Division
they do,
sounds scary. Man, Novas are definitely way slower than. We might just want to do a Nova Demolition Derby, just see which Nova standing live. Instead of World of Tanks, we're gonna have World of Tanks in Star Citizen. That's what we'll do.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see a Hercules drop off some Novas and then go at it. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, there's some of these videos on YouTube I'll probably be putting onto the stream, so that way we can, if somebody needs a break or something, we can put them on there. So
you're using like OBS, aren't you? You're not using it.
No, I'm not using the Slav, but it's easy for me to do everything, so it's not a problem.
Yeah. Chuck them in. I was just going to say just chuck, but if you don't have that preview editor, it might be a bit of a pain. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't have the preview editor, so it's pretty bad. If not, I could throw it all up there, but that's the only thing that's good about, the XSplit stuff, but I'm all about the OBS, so.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But once I have everything in, we should be, everything should be perfect. Because there's a lot of great, videos and stuff that you have here that we can definitely use to show, the community itself on what we've done so far. So. Yeah.
So, with the stream today, we've pretty much just had the commentators box and the vision and then the multis. We brought in the sponsors sheet. We'll have the team sheets. We'll have the transitions per division, which will be easy because we can just apply that transition to the cameraman hosting that server. We'll have the prize pool little video in there. Probably just get some JPEGs set up for that too. We'll have the orbital cameras so we can track where everyone is. So it'll be quite different to what we're doing today. I also want to have congratulations, first, second, third place sheets too for the end of it too, and then get some cameras on Frontier 17 when they do some flights at the end of the rally as well.
Yeah, I just got those videos right now.
Yeah, Mr. Ebers just sent through. They did the first flyover, including a hammerhead, which is very cool. It's very cool. I'll chuck it in text chat. But
Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, flyover. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and check out this flyover
yeah.
real quick and really quick here. Definitely want to check out this flyover.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a celebration for... Oh, where's the sound? There's no sound. Oh, no sound. Oh, and the hammerhead to get a little barrel there. Great job.
Yeah.
That's for...
Very cool.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely a highlight of the end. So you see all the chaff in the sky. It's freaking cool.
Yeah. Just spamming it all around there.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, I'll probably get some post videos up on YouTube. Get some of these flyover videos in there. They look fantastic.
Yeah, the reason I mean, hold on, let me see if I mean, it could be a good thing. Like I can split my OBS and probably use XSplit in case we have to do any last minute things. I may download it and just get like a, you know, like a free trial or something, and then I can go ahead and like split it, like use XSplit with, you know, with with just when I do the Daymar Rally. That way I have, you know, both stream keys separate from everything. So I think that's gonna be a good idea.
Yeah.
I have to try what I end up doing, since I can use the XSplit with a Stream Deck. It should be fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was playing around. Such a handy tool because you can just adjust things on the fly. It's so quick and easy. It's so good.
I basically have 15 buttons in my fingers that I can switch team pages with a click of a button. I don't have to click on anything.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to play around with a Stream Deck yet. I'd love to have a go at one.
So I think he's gonna grab some oxygen. So let's go ahead and move on to the next camera here. Yep. So right now you have Tumblr looking at the star map, which is actually pretty cool because you can see everybody, where's everybody at, and see how, you know, you can't see the distance completely, but you can definitely see the distance.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's helpful. What we're going to try to do with that all, I'll line it up where it's on the left side of your HUD and the right side of your HUD is left side's got Shubin and Eager. And then all the way on the far right side is Wolf Point, and it fills your entire HUD. So you got this nice big line where you can see everyone completely separate. So it's quite easily visible to see exactly where everyone is. Obviously, security are going to be in there as well, but you'll definitely be able to you'll see a pool of people at one spot, and you'll be able to identify exactly where everyone is. That's going to be handy tool to have. Something that hopefully in the future, if the Daymar Rally is ever incorporated with some tools from CIG, that's something we can get. I have spoken to CIG and their community team about tools and stuff like that. So, but I think and they've mentioned it to a lot of community events is they don't try to interfere with them. So yeah. I'm not imagining that. You know, it's probably risky, I guess, for CIG to back something like this where they're probably worried about the bugs that they have and maybe, you know, it not looking so good. So, you know, I'm not sure whether that's the opinion they have, but they're definitely not backing any community events at the moment. So obviously they send people out and do interviews at some of the conventions, stuff like that. They do that kind of thing, but these online community events, I don't think anyone's really getting backing at the moment. I think Crux Cup gets a little bit of attention from them, but they don't actually physically get involved and change tools and fix things up for you. So I think we're a fair way off from that. So yeah.
Well, the thing is that they're an arena commander, which has somewhat of a spectating mode. So you know, you can definitely see things a little better with the whole Crocs Cup. Ooh, that Rover just took a rock right there and just spun around. But yeah, the Crocs Cup has the spectator mode in Arena Commander. So like, even if we just get like a decent race within, you know, the buggy division, or you can use bikes in the Arena Commander, that'd be fantastic. But I feel like they're not gonna be updating Arena Commander for a while, just concentrating on getting, you know, all this stuff out in PU and the service right and all that good stuff. So.
Yeah, I look forward to, like, I've enjoyed the, you know, I've been a Star Citizen for 2.5 years, I think. So I've enjoyed the ride. I just enjoy the releases, playing with it, just cruising around and having a look. I don't even need to have a play loop right now, but you know, this is something completely different to that too. But if people like me who can just jump in Stars and jump in a ship and literally just float around and just be a tourist, like, you know, that's the kind of community that we have at the moment. You know, this gives them something to do, but you know, it's a struggle for CIG to have to, you know, try and convince people and market it in a way where they need to make money from sales and things like that. It's the fact that it's a Kickstarter and it's a community event and it's got a backing is great. I just hope that on release day, like, it's the game that people want. People don't have like a huge drop off. You know, look at PUBG. Like, there's no Australian server anymore. Like, it's huge. They have bug issues, they have patch issues, and then the community just dies, completely drops off the surface. So yeah, so hopefully when like they release it, and I don't think that's going to happen with Star Citizen. I don't really believe that's going to happen, but I just you know, I have faith, and I hope that doesn't happen to it. But we'll wait and see. We're all sitting in here, all jumping on 2 servers together and doing something from nothing. So it's a good sign.
Yep, that is correct. And I believe he went back for some oxygen. So we'll get some updates here soon on the Cyclone division. Once he's back. Maybe you should use something else other than that 85X, you know, because let's keep flying for oxygen. That's kind of not good.
Yeah.
She's back up online.
So you see Tumblr's using the Razor. So the Razor is another option. I think the M50 is another option as well. It's not a bad ship to remove the ship from vision. I tried the Hawk out. It's not easy. You still have a little bit of the ship in the vision. Prospect is pretty cool. It's not a bad ship. It is still just a touch long, but there's a few ships out there. But God, the 85X is just so nimble. Like, it is just so easy to get those awesome low shots. And because it's such a small ship, you see some of Ross's footage in the past. Like, he can literally fly behind a vehicle and follow it like while he's right behind it, and it just looks incredible.
I'm surprised you guys didn't even like you know, since the roadmap got a bit like pushed back with the repair and everything. I'm surprised you guys didn't push back the race. We kind of accumulated 3.5 at least, but I mean,
well, we've done so many practice races already, and we're all kind of used to it. And then every time a big patch comes out, we end up adjusting to that patch, and we're all kind of comfortable with how it is at the time. But God, I think we're all sitting there waiting for repair and all that to come in, and it's going to be a much better experience. But as you can see, we've still got the Cyclones, you know, almost on their way to Wolf Point. It's something we actually haven't seen in a past patch. So it's pretty cool. Bikes can obviously do it, so you know that's fine. The spare vehicles is still the stopgap for that. That buggy situation is still having those spare vehicles to replace it for the fuel issues and the repair issues, and it works fine. And it's kind of fun for the support crafts to come in, drop off that spare vehicle, and give them something additional to do as well. So it's kind of still been fun for everyone.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome. Do we have an update on how far he is away from the Cyclone division, from Wolf Point by any chance? Because you said it takes 90 minutes for the bikes, but some finish faster than actually 90 minutes. And then I believe the Cyclone takes, what, like 2 hours, you said?
So cool. Cyclone's almost closer to 3 hours. It's like 2.5 hours. So I'll
Okay,
just
okay.
I'll go and jump in and see where they're at. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and jump in and update us.
Yep.
And guys, once he's back, we'll and we're back. I just wanted to kind of like, get up and stretch really quick. And now we have an update about the Cyclone vehicles, and let's find out how far they are from Wolf Point.
Yeah, so Exiles they're currently in the midst of doing a spare switchover, but they're 176 kilometers out, and Mog Nation's closing in on them. They're 183, so they've closed the gap considerably.
Oh, wow. Yeah, from
so only
20K,
only a 9K difference. So it's kind of slow going, but the gap is changing. You could see a change in leader there for sure.
And then the buggy division, we still have what 2 people racing in the buggy division currently.
Yeah, 2 and 2. I might just have a quick chat to Team Shift and Mirror real quick as well. I won't be long. I'll just get an update.
Okay. Yeah, when we actually get like the main, when we actually get to the main Daymar Rally race, we'll be showing you guys like exclusive interviews and exclusive videos that we have in store for you guys at home, so you guys can, whenever we don't have certain updates, you guys can actually sit down and watch some of the prizing videos and that we're gonna have for the Daymar Rally, which is pretty exciting, pretty dang exciting. So we'll have all that stuff up and ready for, make sure we have all that stuff in race day. We got some interviews with Corsair and some different Daymar scenery and sunsets and stuff like that. So I'm super excited.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I got an update. So it looks like the Cyclones aren't doing very well
Okay.
as far as speed-wise. So we've got the Rovers are sitting at 200 and 193. So they're actually really not that much further behind the
Cyclones.
The Cyclones. So they're actually only 5Ks away from each other, and both Rover teams can see each other. So they're actually very close. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty crazy. So I mean,
yeah, that's interesting.
That's crazy how you know the Rover division is kind of close to the Cyclone division. That's pretty impressive. We still got Garo still ahead, and he's just trying to be very, very careful with these rocks. I mean, these rocks makes a complete difference, and not only like trying to not like blow yourself up, but time. Like if you can't get around these rocks, like is there even an area where you can just have a straight shot? I don't think there even is.
There's a couple of like quite flat areas, and then when the incline comes up on the edge of a cliff, it's kind of pretty rock free. So you can gun it through those areas, and there is a couple of plains, but that don't have a lot of rocks on it, so it does change a bit. But the Rover division, they were just saying that the terrain they're in right now is actually pretty good. So again, they're getting a clean run at the moment.
Yeah, we got Garo. He's kind of stuck now. He's in a rock, and he's moving back up. All right. It seems like they're doing a good job at clearing everything, but man, this race is dirty. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. Like I don't think any of the teams actually thought they'd make it this fast. That was this far. Sorry, I didn't think they'd get this far at all.
You see, the thing is with the bike division, depends on if you're going too fast when it's a mountain. If you're going at a good speed, you'll be able to get lift up by Gravlev, and you shouldn't be able to run into anything if you're pretty smart in slowing your speed down and speeding yourself up when it's just a straight plane. Because the second you see a mountain, you want to slow down so your Gravlev vehicle has time to kind of pick up. And if you're going too fast, you're probably gonna hit a hill. You're gonna blow up in your bike. So you always gotta be careful. But bikes don't have to worry as much about rocks as the Cyclones or the buggies. So
yeah, exactly. It's just that speed, and then with the Gravlev, it just occasionally dips every now and then. If you dip out of time with a rock coming at you, that's where the risk comes. But I find you can go left and right with strafe. Like it's pretty effective. Even if you're mouse operating, you roll it left or right, you can dodge almost anything.
I'm really hoping they kind of push 3.42 because he's having a lot of the bug issues where his canopy is opening and closing. So let's hope that we get some of that stuff fixed by race day, hopefully.
Yep. Yeah, I just got a report from Simba from Terra Nova. They just they ended up playing on Asian 100% like desync issues, and it just was a terrible server to be on. So we've been pretty lucky considering we've been running for this long. Terra Nova had desync issues on here as well, so that looks like they've switched and tried a different server, but they're repeatedly getting desync issues. Yeah. All right, we've got some reports here. What do we got? Oh man, Exiles are out for Cyclones. They just bugged and died. At 176 Ks.
Damn, Exile, that's sucks, man.
So we've got one team left with Mog Nation. So if Mog don't have the same issues, then Exiles could still win. We'll see.
Are they gonna Are they gonna try to reconnect here as soon as they can?
I don't believe so. I think they died as well, so I don't think they can.
Man,
so they're actually dead. So if you lose both your driver and your co-driver, your race is over as well. Okay. So yeah, it's like your 2 life type thing. So if something happens to your main driver, your co-driver can take over the racing. But if you lose both, that is the end of it, and that's due to death, not to disconnect, obviously. But, yeah.
I'm surprised I don't see any Valkyrie as support vehicles or a support ship. I would say. I mean, has enough space. I mean, it's not technically a cargo ship. It's a drop ship for land purposes. But hey, this is a land race on a moon, so definitely help you out.
Yeah, I just also got some reports of some sniping as well. So we've got outside people coming in onto the server and trying to find the races. The race course is pretty well documented, so it's so yeah, Frontier 17 are dealing with stream snipers right now. Just got word from Rosselo. He's got a relog to try and fix. I think he's got desync issues. Let's just keep an eye out on Ross's camera there. He's got some issues.
All right, we got Rosselo. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to if you got Tumblr right now. Let's go. I think he's in the Rover division. Let's go ahead and check in on.
Yeah.
194 kilometers away from Wolf Point at the moment. So we just saw him zoom in a little bit. So Rover's still got a bit ways to go here.
Yeah. Probably the more durable of the vehicles too. They probably last a bit longer than the Cyclones. So
oh yeah, definitely.
That might still have some time on them. We got Minza from Exiles who just dropped out of the Exile race. Out of the buggy race. Might bring him in. Have a chat. I'll just make sure he's got the right permissions.
Just bumped this rock, and the Rover is going to continue here. All right, once we get our visitor here, we should be able to get a chat with them and get any updates on how the race went for him.
Yeah, I'll bring Minza in. See how we go.
All right.
Here we go. Hey, Minza, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks. How you guys?
Yeah, nice race. Well done. So Mog Nation, they weren't too far behind you, man. They were, like 9. They got into 9Ks, I think, when you were trying to do a spare switch over. But yeah, how was your experience?
Yeah, look, probably the best test run since we first started. With the Daymar. Yeah, it was a great run. I just ultimately. Few bugs and errors and whatnot. It's the nature of the alpha beast. But other than that, it was a fantastic run. Like halfway through that, man, I couldn't feel my fingers. Had to get my co-pilot and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, actually, because of physical issues, you had to switch.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Okay, that's painful. And well, yeah, definitely. This is by far the furthest we've kind of been with the Cyclones since 3.0 drop. So yeah, it's an incredible race today. The Rovers are still going too, which is amazing. So they're actually like only 15Ks, 10Ks behind you guys. So it wasn't much different.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right behind you guys, man. But it's just that the rocks are just. It depends if you get a terrain with rock or not. They can probably even catch up. Who knows?
Oh well, good luck to them. It's a definitely the dirtiest race in the verse, man. It's not easy, and if they can maintain, all the best to them.
Yeah, and obviously we're going to see Exiles, up probably in the top 3 for the rally. I'd say you guys practice heavily. You're an extremely dedicated team. So yeah, good luck to you guys in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, thanks, man. Just big shout out to Momo for that. He's a great and good team captain. So,
before you go, any feedback on race styles? You probably don't want to give out that information, but even feedback on today's organization. Obviously, we're a little bit understaffed today, and we were probably about 15-20 minutes behind on the start. But any feedback at any time, you want to bring that through to organizers, and obviously Momo will hear about it. But feel free.
Yeah, 100%. I'll do that in private. No problem.
Yeah, cool, man. Cool. All right, man. Good luck. Thanks for that, and I'll see you around.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
What kind of pictures are you taking at night?
Cool. So that was Minza from Exiles buggy division team. They just crashed out at 176 kilometers from Wolf Point. It's probably one of the furthest distances they've made today. So to date. So good on them. Mog Nation is still in there, and I assume they probably made it past that point now. So we'll keep an eye on them. Last team in the buggy division. We'll see how much further they can make it.
Yeah, we had Rosselo. He just I think he either end up crashing out or he crashed and he's back at Port Alistar. So all we have right now is just Tumblr with the Rover division.
Rovers.
Yep.
Yeah, Ross will shoot back over there. He'll get back on top of Mog Nation, and we'll be able to track the leader then, which would be good.
Yep. Slippery Pixels, the track is a bit rough today. Had a lot of people crash, and we still got we have a couple bikes that got to the finish line, and then we got some Rovers and Cyclones that are still ongoing right now.
Yeah, it's definitely rough. We just heard from Minza, he's experienced, and he knows how rough it is, and he physically his hands are cramping up. He had to switch to his co-driver, which I haven't actually heard before. So there's another reason to have a co-driver.
There's always a lot of things. So, like I'm like usually I would run like my Cyclone and use like my what's it called, like my HOTAS or something. That way I'm not holding down on the same button the whole time, and I have a bit more space in my hands. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, usually you run on dual sticks. Okay, we got another cow. I'm just trying to remember what. Oh, it looks like Mog Nation might have some issues. I'm just going to do a brief check-in on Mog Nation. I just had someone drop out of channel, so I'll just see how they're going.
Right,
be right back.
We're going to go into a little break here, and then we'll be right back. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, watching the Daymar Rally test run. Again, test race day is going to be on January 27, guys. Don't miss it out. Put that on your calendar, and yeah. Be here January 27th. All right. Well, what's the update on that? Cool.
Yeah, Mog Nation's out. I'm just trying to get their kilometers, but they've just that's the last Cyclone? Of the Cyclone. Yeah, Buggy Division is finished. So I'm just trying to figure out if Exiles were the closest to Wolf Point or Mog Nation actually got a little bit further. So we're just trying to figure out the distances there. But we still got our 2 rovers. So just 2 teams left entirely left for the race. And only 2 teams have made it to Wolf Point today so far. But the Buggy Division did a great job. It's the furthest they've been this whole year. So well done to those guys.
Well, that's very awesome, Stan. Very outstanding. So the rover, we still have the 2 rover teams that are still going as well.
Yeah, 2 rover teams still going. They're not too far away from each other, so we've got some. Okay. Hopefully, on the see them be close to each other soon. I just got word on the stream sniper. Stream sniper has been removed by Frontier 17. So hopefully, if they come back, Frontier 17 will definitely flag that person. So we shouldn't have any more issues with that person.
Well, before you guys think about trying to stream snipe the race, Frontier 17's part of the security team here for the Daymar Rally. So, hey, they're gonna take you out really quick. That's probably what happened. They took out Roosevelt probably, so that could have been that kind of the issue there. But
Ross definitely did. He definitely desynced and just had to do a reconnect. So he didn't get. So we didn't lose that. I don't think we lost any races or anything. So I think we were pretty covered. So Frontier 17 did a great job on looking after our teams there. I do have Kausume from Terra Nova, who's willing to come in and have a chat about his experience. So might bring him into the stream. So a quick chat with him. Just gotta find him.
Yeah, guys. So right now we're only running two cameras at the moment. So on race day we'll have definitely more cameras and more angles, and definitely people to know who's in first place, who's in second, and all that good stuff. So. But we'll have more cameras for you guys, so you guys can be updated on every single division, who's in first, second, third place. So
yeah, definitely. All right, I'm bringing Cow in from Terra, and we'll have a chat to him. Hey, Cow, how you doing, mate?
Doing all right.
Excellent. How was your race today?
Oh man, the race was it was intense. Is the word I'm going to use. We actually we had a planetary glitch. About 10K out of Shubin. Yeah. Tanked through the floor, so that sucked.
Yeah, that does suck.
Fortunately, my buggy co-driver had the sense to bail out when it started, so he got to stand there. We dropped the second cyclone for him, made it to Eager, and then took off again. We had our pilot fly down from Ollie, landed Eager, and we regrouped and took off again.
Jeez.
From there, we made it another little bit, and then we had a massive desync and everything just kind of tanked beyond description. We made it 229K from Wolf.
Yeah.
After about 40 minutes of just sitting time, so that was not awesome. But
damn, man, plenty of barriers to overcome for you guys. Well, thanks for sticking in there.
That's crazy because like we desynced, we all logged out, we all logged back in. One of my co-driver actually at that point got a return, so he actually jumped back into the Cyclone and tried to keep on going. But it tanked again, and we've been running a lot of practice. I think my driver's got about 100 hours of wheel time.
Wow.
And our best route put us at 140K from Wolf after an hour and 40 minutes. Okay,
that's good to hear, actually.
Before the server crashed. So we were pretty confident we were going to finish today, and server issues definitely got in the way of that in a pretty serious way.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I'm really hoping that they update, hopefully, the servers and refresh them, hopefully by the next patch. That way, when race day comes, we can have some decent servers at least.
Well, I know we're understaffed today for the practice, and there's nothing to do about that, but something for the future may be to spin up regional servers per division.
Yeah.
Right, and so everybody in USA gets USA Central, right? Whatever that's going to be, and then have a leader in there, party up with those guys, and break it out a little bit more.
Yeah, look, that's a fair point, but it would actually require yet more staff again, because that's more servers yet again. So with that's a fair point, and it'll probably fix the desync issue a little bit.
It might help, and even if we got 2 or 3, that's 3 divisions, 6 servers. You just bumped me today to DR Organizer. I'm happy to assist and run the US server, and get in and work with you guys and do anything else. I've organized some big events, and I run a multinational Discord myself. So if you want to chat, just ping me.
Yeah, sure, man. I'll let you know the difficulties that I face, and it might be a little bit more of a constructive conversation, which would be nice.
Absolutely.
But,
happy to help.
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, thanks for sticking in there, and it looks like Terra Nova might be a team to look out for when we have a lot less bugs there. If you're getting that 140-kilometer range, that's pretty decent. I don't know if anyone's done that yet. So
yeah, and we had not even swapped in our second Cyclone at that point, so we were
the wheels are really staying on now. It's good.
Doing really well.
We were doing really good, but the server crash. So you got to do what you got to do dealing with the alpha.
Yep.
That's it, buddy. Yeah.
Thanks a lot for putting this on, guys.
No, thanks, mate. Thanks for jumping in and having a chat.
All right, later.
Cheers, buddy.
Right.
Bye. Yeah, there you go.
So they had people are having better experiences though, which is really good. So
I think ultimately, the vehicle experiences themselves are much better. It's still just the server side, and also like what he was mentioning, we should actually be on a US server today. So I'm not sure if that was his actual problem. We've hosted all of these practice runs on US servers, mostly because 45% of our teams are from the States, and much smaller percentages are from Europe and England and Australia, and we've got a lot of Spanish community teams as well. So like that's a fair suggestion what he said about getting regional servers, but I have to be able to man that many servers.
It's gonna take a lot of people.
Yeah.
Unless we could easily spectate that server, and because if we ever get spectate options, we can kill a lot of camera people and use them in different places. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's something that you and I need to have a chat about for the rally starts and get the camera situation sorted out. But at the moment, we're going to have 4 dedicated people per server. It's the current plan, but we'll have that organized before we start. But it's good. It's good to see. So we've also got Cyber as well. So he was from Rec Raiders in the Rover division. So I might just get him on in and have a quick chat as well.
Yeah, well, I really wanted to learn about these Rovers. How do they deal with such a long race? So
yeah. All right, we'll get Cyber in. Let's have a chat.
All
right. Hey, Cyber, how you going? You hear us, mate?
I can hear you, man.
Beautiful. Cool. So Chris and I are just interested about your experience, it looks like the Rovers are quite durable, and the speeds are pretty reasonable. They seem to be keeping up with the buggies at the moment.
Yeah, actually, that was a bit of a typo on my card. We're part of the buggy division. But oh, no worries, man. But yeah, no, the tires do stay on a lot better than they used to, and I've been driving around on Daymar since about 3.3, and the terrain's more difficult, but the cars are commensurately stronger.
That's
Right.
good.
Yeah, no, we've been watching the footage here. Still hitting a lot of rocks, but still keeping the wheels on. It's pretty impressive. So we're pretty happy with that.
Yeah, actually, part of the trick, if I might be so bold, to racing on Daymar is learning to roll with the bouncing and to pick your bounces, because you can't really.
Yeah, definitely. Like that jumping and hitting still does affect your wear and tear on your tires. Is something that I from other races as well, is trying to like keep with the curvature and not jump and bounce so much. It definitely keeps your vehicle alive longer.
Yeah, important to not go as fast as you can over a hit.
And,
yeah.
But I've been listening to the other questions you've been asking, and I just wanted to say that even, we had some difficulties too. My support pilot disconnected, but actually the gods were kind and managed to let him relog back into his seat. The typical, breakdowns and stuff. But despite all that, this is the height of gaming, guys. Like no other game even comes close to allowing this. And there's nothing like hearing the roar of the engine and seeing the tires bite into the earth and, threading that needle. And, I just want to thank you guys for all your work and your professionalism and putting this all together, because I had a great time. Even though we were the first to blow up. And actually, if you could confirm for me, I don't know if anybody was watching, but toward the last leg, toward Eager Flats, we pulled away from the pack, and my support pilot convinced me that we were going the wrong way. I think we were actually in the lead, so we turned around.
Oh, no. That's crazy.
Okay.
Practice run.
Yeah, you also put support pilot needs a little bit more training, I think, man. He's got to get that blip lit up for you, because he's your eyes and ears if you can't see it on the ground, that's for sure. So at the moment, like we briefly mentioned, we're trying to keep a staff member at each outpost, and so we had some people placed there today, but yeah, if you can't, like we've also had party issues where, and even for me being party leader, it's been difficult for me to actually always see every single participant, and sometimes they haven't been able to see me either. So there's also party issues too. So even if we do place someone at a checkpoint, it is possible that you can't see that individual.
Yeah.
So it's just yet another bug we've had to come across. But that's a bummer, man. If you had to turn around.
Oh, well, yeah, but it's all in good fun, and I joked with Bishop that it was just making it fair for the other guy.
yeah. Well, they ended up having a good race, and they got around 100 from Wolf Point, which is a pretty good run. So
yeah, I was listening in the other channel; they did great. I was going to say, for the sake of record keeping, the last call out of the distance my co-pilot gave me was 212.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's good to hear. Well done. Very cool. Very good. Thanks for
everything for your feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, man. I'll see you guys next.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good one. Okay, cool. So yeah, there's yet another different experience where, he had to kind of just rely on his support pilot, and they were going in a different direction.
I'm like super surprised, because the game's in alpha and they're having so much fun. Just imagine when we actually have a stable place where we can play and not crash and have everybody in at a decent time, man. I just can't wait for that, man. These guys are already excited. The level of excitement when the game is actually fully developed within the next few years, it's just gonna be amazing.
I know, totally true. Like technically, the last 3 people we pulled in had a bad experience as far as bugs and server issues and other bits and pieces, but they come in here fully charged, like
exactly,
just having an yeah, it's very cool. That's
what you want to see, because this is something way different. You can't just find this, like he said, in any other game. It's only in Star Citizen, so it's very exciting.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's very, very cool. We've got another guy ready as well. Zap is looking at coming in to have a chat too. He's from Mog, and they were in second place. So we might bring Mog in second place for the buggy division, just to find Exiles there before. So I might bring Zap in, have a quick chat to him.
All right, bring him in. And once again, thanks everybody at home for tuning in to the Daymar Rally. This is a test run. Daymar Rally is going to be on January 27th. Not June. I don't know what's wrong with me. January 27th. So make sure you guys are there. We're going to have a lot of teams, prizes, and hey, it's going to be a great time. So definitely a lot more coverage than just 2 cameras. So we apologize for that, but it is a test run. But definitely a lot more coverage, a lot more cameras, and a lot more fun in the filthiest race in the universe. What's up, Zap?
Yep, so it's Zap here from Mog Nation. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Yeah, very good, man. Very good. So you guys are in second place behind Exiles in the buggy division there, and I guess your race ended. Do you want to fill us in on what happened there?
Ended abruptly. Our pilot dropped, our main driver anyway. We were short people tonight, so we couldn't continue. Most of our mishaps started at the very beginning of the race. I was piloting the support craft, and I dropped connection just prior to the race start, so I had to come back from Port Olisar. Didn't make it back until just after the beginning of the race, and without somebody to pilot them along, our buggy flipped almost immediately. So when we got everything squared away on that, we were like 4 kilometers behind the lead at that point. Made up good time going into the first checkpoint. And after that, frankly, we didn't see anybody ahead of us.
Yeah, it was actually surprising for me just seeing how many people were that close to each other. You know, even that 270 kind of kilometer leg. Rovers were right next. Buggies were only like within 10 Ks ish of each other. The bikes, you know, obviously they're a lot quicker, but they were pretty close too. So even though it's an endurance race, it's still been a pretty tight one today. So it's been cool to watch.
Yeah, we were missing our co-driver today, and it would have made a big difference for us right there at the end.
Yeah, Exiles were just saying he was driving that distance, and his hands were starting to seize up and cramp, so he had to switch to his co-driver. So
same here. Same here.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's very cool. You guys did very well. You coming in second, right? Just playing Exiles for the buggy before you both crashed out. So, yeah, very impressive run. Very impressive run. Thanks.
Yeah,
for
we were
coming
glad
on and trying to out.
We were glad to interface with your crew today, help iron out any issues going forward. It was a good dry run. I appreciate everybody's professionalism today.
Yeah,
thanks, mate. Yeah, definitely all learning. Like Krish and I are, still trying to get this bit cleaned up a little bit, and we are constantly dealing with the bugs, and it's constantly have to change things to keep up with it. But once we have a full game, I think the Daymar Rally will be pretty much on the ball. Like we do a lot of practice runs, and now we're trying to get our stream organized, and we're going to be pretty clean by the time there's a full release of the game. So thanks to all the community that come on board and test it out. We always get a packed server now, and we just had 2 servers packed today. So it's been amazing. So yeah.
Well, we were able to get further today than any other practice run we've done. So at least the servers were in our favor today.
Yeah, wow. No, it's definitely been good for everybody. Everyone's having a pretty good day, I think. So yeah.
It's one of the best test runs so far. So great job on everybody.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Thanks, Zap. We'll look forward to seeing you on race day and in the future.
Thank you,
Indeed.
man.
Good luck to everyone.
Thanks, buddy.
So we had a little bit of a update on the buggy. They're about 175 kilometers away from Wolf Point currently. So, or from the Rover division. I'm sorry.
Rovers, yeah. Okay. Cool, man. I'm just checking with security here. We're just looks like because their server's finished, they're just heading off. They've done a successful run on the Cyclone division server, so they're heading off over there. We should still have our team over here. So they're closing down that server. We just got our Rover team left.
Yep, and I believe our other cameras all went down as well. So
So Tumblr's probably on. Oh yeah, we've just got 2 cameras in orbit. So I'll just go in and check with the Rev teams and see what's going on.
Down right now, yeah.
Yeah. Let me just check Tumblr. I'm just gonna go check with those Rev teams because Tumblr seems to think it's over. Go and check with them.
All right, well, keep us updated. Yo, again, guys, thank you guys so much for coming out. Again, thank you for coming out this test run. I think on race day, I think we do have it nailed out and how we're gonna have things and how we're gonna do things. I know this table is not gonna be here. This whole casting thing that they put together, we're gonna be definitely changing things up around within the next couple of weeks. But make sure you guys tune in January 27th. You know, the Daymar Rally, the filthiest race in the universe. It's gonna be a fantastic race. So I wish I could show you guys the whole Daymar Rally trader, but I don't have it currently set up right now, but it's okay. We'll get more things set up later on. So, but hope you guys are all having a great weekend so far, and thank you guys so much for joining us. Everybody at home has been fantastic. And right now we have one of our camera crews out in orbit. Not exactly sure what he's doing, but once we get an update on the rover cruise, we'll probably call it there a night, and hopefully we can you know, keep making the rally better every single day with every single run, and you know, should be pretty fun. We're getting some updates on that right now, Katarina, right now. So once Corsair comes back in the channel, we'll definitely get some updates on that as soon as he gets back here.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, they're doing well. They're 178Ks out. They can both see each other. They are down to their last spare vehicles.
Okay.
So at this stage, it might not seem like they're going to be able to make that full run, but they're doing extremely well.
Yeah.
Both teams just down. So probably not too far to go left for the teams now. We're just the 2 left. So Tumblr's had to go. We're sitting on a 6-hour event right now. So he's had to cruise. I'm gonna have a quick chat to Roslo and see if we can get him onto the other server and get some vision of the rover teams there. Just see how we go.
Okay. Well, we still got Team Shift and Mira both on the rover, the division that are still going, I believe.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have a quick chat to Ross. I'll be right back.
Yep. So there, as you heard it here, guys, Corsair said we are 176 kilometers away from Wolf Point, so it's still a bit of ways to go here for this race. So yeah. Again, thanks everybody for all their supports, and once we get an update, we will be right back.
All right, cool. So just got a report back from the 2 remaining rover teams and camera guys. So we're just trying to get a camera switched over to that server because Tumblr's had to head off. But we'll see if we can get Roslo over there. Just see if he can join the party. He needs to be able to see them. But yeah, the rover teams are cool. If we can't get a camera there, so we'll just see if we can get a camera in there. If we can't, we'll just have to post the reports on the rover team there.
Okay, not a problem. So,
see,
I believe he's heading to Port Olisar currently. So,
yeah, I think he's parking. And he's going to try and switch over. So we'll just keep an eye on Ross and see what he's able to do. But yeah, so pretty successful. But bike division's out. Buggy division is now completed, and just waiting on the outcome for the rover division right now.
Yeah, that sounds rovers. So how do they sound? Are they very fatigued, or do it sound like they're still wanting to go, or how did they sound when you talk to them?
Yeah, good question. They're actually pretty chipper. I think they're surprised that they've been able to go this long. So
yeah,
and I think because they can both see each other, and it's quite tight for those two teams.
Exactly,
that it's actually
because they want to catch
pretty
up.
exciting. Yeah. So I think they're having a good time. So we'll see how we go with Ross. See if we can get him over there. Can't. We'll just cover that race on our social media accounts and Discord and Twitter, and give you the outcome on the rover division there. Today's a practice run. We're going pretty long. Daymar Rally on Daymar Rally Day that will cover the entire race, and we'll see everyone complete. But we might try and wrap this up soon. And thanks for joining.
No worries, man. Just make sure everybody's committed for the whole run.
Just
definitely.
Tumble was like, I gotta go, man, but I'll definitely be there for the whole day.
Yeah, I'm definitely we're all gonna be here for the whole day for the Daymar Rally. I mean, it is an annual race, but once we get more events going, it should definitely be a lot more fun. So
yeah, 100%.
And I know exactly what I have to work on, and definitely give you some ideas for the stream. But I think it definitely went well than the first time, and I think I got everything set up the way I wanted, so I think it should work beautifully here on race day. So
yeah, wasn't so successful last time with your internet dropping out. It's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
Yeah, man. But hey, it is what it is. I'm just happy I'm here today. I don't want to miss out. When I say I want to do something, I really want to put my all into it. So
yeah, cool. We've got Daver from Viva. He's chat. I'm just slow now. Just camera.
You gonna jump in here right now?
I'll bring Daver in. Yeah, here we go. I'm bringing him in.
All right.
Hey, Daver, how you doing, mate?
He's muted. Do you give him permission?
That's my That's my. Just check him out.
Well, I don't have push to talk.
Hey, welcome, Viva. How are you doing, man? Hey, Deva.
I fixed up your push to talk, man. You should be able to freely chat.
Okay. Does it work now? Okay.
Yeah,
hello.
Yep. Yeah, we're just interested to hear about your experience, mate, and how it went.
Yeah, we're fine and had a great time, but we were out of the race quite early. But after that, I went to get our driver from Olisar, and we went back, and we were waiting at the finish line.
Yeah. So you would have seen
all the bikes coming in.
Yeah. Ibra sent us that video of the fly with the hammerhead and everything. It was very cool. Yeah, no, it's awesome. So apart from that, so you guys crashed out. It wasn't a DC. Was it a rock crash? How did you guys?
Yeah, it was a rock crash.
He
went into a rock. So yeah.
So tips for next time.
Yeah,
next time is avoid rocks. Yeah, there's a lot of rocks.
Yeah, I wasn't there at that certain point to actually light him up properly. Also, so that's why it happened. Okay. I was doing some scouting with the ship.
That makes sense. Yeah, cool, man. Well, Daymar Rally's just around the corner there, so you get as much practice in as you can before it arrives. We heard a lot of experiences today from a lot of different people, which has been really good. So everyone's had a lot of different experiences, either bug related, vehicle related. It's been interesting to hear all the different crashes and whatnot.
practice with the Bad Token race club as well. So fun.
Yeah. No, it's good. So that's every week. Momo's kind of heading that up, and if any teams are watching and they need to get out to a practice run, there's an events channel in the Daymar Rally Discord, or you can hit Momo up, and the guys and girls do a run every week. So yeah, check that out. It's pretty cool.
And if you find any place to go to, feel free to come with suggestions as well.
Yeah, I'm currently looking at 3 other different race styles. I'm definitely doing a lot of scouting at the moment.
Yep. Hoping they hopefully throw one in, Arena Commander maybe.
Yeah, that's true. Get something backed. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, but it's something nice when we do it ourselves, the races. So yeah, I like it really.
Yeah, that's true. Cool, man. Awesome. Thanks for the feedback, man. We'll catch you for the big day, and good luck on practice
man, good
runs.
luck.
Thanks, Diva.
Thank you for coming.
Okay, cool. So I think Ross might be out completely. Hey, I think we might have to might wrap it up, but we'll get that information about the Rover division out to you guys.
Yep, it's about done. Did you want to update him before we head out here?
I'll just look, the both road divisions are next to each other. They're only like 5K separate. Okay. We got Mirror and Team Shift. They're sitting at about 175, probably almost 170 Ks out of Wolf Point now. If they're on their last spare vehicle, so we're not sure how much longer they'll go, but it is probably quite doubtful that they'll make it to Wolf Point, but they've done an extremely good job.
Good job, yeah.
But if they are going to make a Wolf Point, we're looking at another hour and a half of racing, which is still what we plan to do on Daymar Rally Day. Obviously, today was a practice run for our double servers and our stream tests and stuff like that. So it's running pretty long for today's practice. It's the longest practice we've had by far. So we're going to wrap it up. And Christian here's just had a little bub. So congratulations, mate. And
thank you, man.
Sure, that's going to got a little bit of time to hang out with Bob would be nice.
Yeah.
Get off the games. Get off the game. Cool, man.
Well,
all right, so I'll just. Here you go.
Well, Chad, thank you guys all for joining us. Corsair, thank you for casting with me. I do appreciate it. But guys, remember, this is going to be huge. We're all going to be here throughout the whole time, updating you every single second on January 27th, the Daymar Rally race. You guys do not want to miss out. We're learning a lot from these test runs. Production is going to be definitely a lot better next time. And I just want to thank you all at home for tuning in and checking us out and coming by. Make sure to jump into our Discord. Check out our Patreon down below as well. And we'll see you guys on January 27th for the filthiest race in the universe, the Daymar Rally. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, guys. See you in a couple of weeks.